Come take a walk through my heart, a stroll through my soul. Been smart from the start, wasn't taught, wasn't told. You could climb through my mind, or fly through my eye. And in time you will find what I rhyme is not a lie. Come take a walk through my heart, a stroll through my soul. Been smart from the start, wasn't taught, wasn't told. You could climb through my mind, or fly through my eye. And in time you will find what I rhyme is not a lie. See you dealing with a vicious mind, hard cold like Christmas time. Every time I write a rhyme, put it all on the line. No need to hold my tongue, hold the mic like you hold a gun. Haters, I'm the chosen one, fakers, I don't roll with none. Don't you ever test my heart, been a rebel from the start. I ain't got time to play no games, I'm too busy playing my part. Keep my mind on my mission, living by my premonitions. Through the world with blurry vision, stressing in high definition. Not the man I wanna be, but I'll be damned I'm gonna be. How in the hell I'm gonna see the obstacles in front of me? What you know about sacrifice, when life is far from paradise. My palms, they hold a paradise. I stay in clear of parasites. Walking the path unknown to most. The ones that I love, I hold them close. Every rhyme I wrote was dope, no jokes so folks can overdose. Lyrically, I'm legendary. Yes, I'm very necessary. Plans to see my adversaries buried in the cemetery. Come take a walk through my heart, a stroll through my soul. Been smart from the start, wasn't taught, wasn't told. You could climb through my mind, I'll fly through my eye. And in time you will find what I rhyme is not a lie. Come take a walk through my heart, a stroll through my soul. Been smart from the start, wasn't taught, wasn't told. You could climb through my mind, I'll fly through my eye. And in time you will find what I rhyme is not a lie. You better open the door and let me in. I'm kicking the door off the hinge, the beginning of your end. When you friggin' with my can, oh you wanna be a thief, you're welcome to eternal sleep. This is not considered beef, the beef to me is obsolete. For everything that you stole, put a hole in your soul, burning me internally. But why the hell am I so cold? Two wrongs don't make a right, damn sure gon' make my night. Better be ready to take that flight and take a step into the light. Now I'm in a bad mood, there will be no remorse. Now I got an attitude and plan to use deadly force. Now it's time for you to bleed, for your jealousy and greed. My mind telling me to kill, just like it's telling me to leave. Ain't no devil on my shoulder, I'm a rebel, I'm alone. As soon as I pick this microphone, all of my enemies have shown no restitution, retribution in the form of execution. Let them live, watch them die, tell me what's the best solution.
All right. What is up, Straight Talk Society? This is your host, Trevor. You see what I did, Keela? And it is Monday, so you know what that means. Welcome to another edition of Man Talk Monday, brought to you exclusively by the Straight Talk Society. And in the case that you guys haven't realized, I did change the channel name to the Straight Talk Society. It was called Straight Talk with Trevor for all these years. but I did change it to Straight Talk Society because that's what we are over here. We are a society, and I didn't want the name to be too personalized. I wanted to make it to represent the entirety of the society. We do have a great show for you today. I am going to pivot a little bit. I think my co-hosts might get a little upset because they didn't know that I was going to do this, but I do feel that we need to pivot in light of some things that have happened. So hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Shout out to the greatest moderator in the business, Keela. Shout out to, Juanis Judah Israel. Juanis, I am shocked that you weren't there Saturday. I thought you would have been front and center for Saturday's show. Speaking of Saturday's show, man, hey, if you like fireworks, go check out Saturday's show. I did kind of do an interview with the brother Ashraka, and man, it got heated at the end. My goodness, did it get heated at the end. Now, you guys know I love that type of stuff. So I don't shy away from that. But when you got brothers that's real passionate about what they teach, it can get a little out of control sometimes. But it's all good. It's all good for me. You know what I'm saying? It's all good for me. I love that type of passion. And nobody, everybody left knowing exactly what it was. It was two guys who have a position, and they were very passionate about the position, and that's how it gets sometimes. So check that out. And also Thursday, past Thursday, Captain Azariah did a fantastic presentation. Whether you agree with it or not, listen, when we have these guys come over and do the presentations on the channel and stuff like that, they do their Bible teachings. You don't have to agree with it. It's always there's always a meeting in the middle. But the captain did come over and do a beautiful presentation about racist tenets in the Torah, and it got everybody all upset. So Stacey Mobley says emphatically that this Thursday he is going to destroy it. He says his words, not mine. He is going to make it look really, really bad. So y'all tune into that this Thursday at 6:30. Stacey Mobley will be rebutting Captain Azariah's presentation from last Thursday. And next Thursday, I'm supposed to be interviewing Juanis Israel. I'm just waiting for him to just just lock it in. That's all you got to tell me, Juanis, that you're locking it in, and then we'll secure the time. But that's neither here nor there. We'll get to that when we get there. So something big did happen. You know what? It might as well just be a day off. Super Bowl Monday might as well be a day off, because after everybody consumes their liquor and everybody consumes all their chicken wings and hot dogs and sliders and ribs and whatever they're going to consume, you really don't feel like going to work. It's really not in you. It's really not in you. And I thought last night's game was ass. I used the word ass a lot last night because I thought the game was terrible. I thought it was going to be fantastic. I did have the Eagles winning, though. I did pick the Eagles to win, but I just didn't think that it was going to be an obliteration like that. But it does go to show you that line play matters. When your O-line and your defensive line are superior in the game, then 9 out of 10 you're probably going to win. So shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles for winning the Super Bowl, man. It is, and people always say, I love excellence. So I know Mike will be like, oh man, well, why weren't you rooting for Mahomes to do the three-peat? Because Tom Brady now remains the GOAT. So there is my what do you call it? There's my biasness right there. I was always never want to see Tom Brady unseated, just because he is the absolute best in all of sports, everything. And I mean, it includes Jordan, everything. He's just the best ever, period. So glad to see that he remains on top of the sports world. So, oh man. So hopefully everybody had a good time, man. Just everybody remain safe. Y'all make sure and share the show out. Let everybody know what's going on over here. And to those of you watching on Twitter, I know Cliff retweets the show. Shout out to Zay in the building. I know Cliff retweets the show. So that's really good because we get some eyeballs over on Twitter. So those of you over on Twitter watching right now, you can type in the chat and say something. Say hey, say whatever you want to say. Tell me how fantastic my beard looks. You know, whatever you want to do. Just or you could always come on over to YouTube and really interact in the chat with the YouTube guys, because I do assure you the chat in Man Talk Monday does get wild. We do get, we do turn up, and the chat dictates the show. A lot of times I'll have stuff in my head of like, this is how we're going to do it. This is the direction that we're going to go. But I'll be looking at the chat and then it'll just make me pivot. I would say a good leader always can, he has the ability to pivot. I'll say that you don't always follow a script. Over on Man Talk Monday, there is no script. The only bag I have here is a bag that wifey made me some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in, because I was starving, man. Yeah, she cooked. Yeah, she cooked too. She getting ready to whip up some dinner, man. But I was starving, man, because I'm gonna let y'all inside baseball. What I do is I eat this thing called Factor, these Factor meals, and they're very small. I'm a big man. I'm allegedly 230, 240 any given day. And the type of work that I do is very, very physical. So the Factor meals are fantastic, but they are small. So I also do at least 20,000 steps a day. So you could imagine you're eating a small meal and you're just burning it up. So when I get home in the afternoon, 5:30, I'm starving. So if dinner's not ready at the time, or it may be my day to make dinner. See, we do alternate and take days. Like tomorrow, I'll be handling the dinner duties. But if it's not my day to make dinner and she doesn't have it ready by the time I get home or something like that, then I be starving, man. Starving. Shout out to Moon Goddess in the building. I be starving, man. So I had to, she whipped me up 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It was funny because Mike, I had my camera on in the back, and Mike saw me eating them, so I had to turn the camera off. Oh, Wayne is here, just waiting for young Kev. So shout out to Ricardo. So we are going to pivot though, because and speaking of Ricardo, we are going to pivot. And so last night was the Super Bowl, and I'm going to tell you straight up, I thought the game was ass. I thought Kendrick Lamar's performance was ass. So I don't need anybody to try to tell me, oh, you don't understand rap and stuff like that. Rap, like everything else, is very subjective. I don't think he's as good of artist as everybody makes him out to be, but that's not what I want to talk about. Something did happen in the Super Bowl that Ricardo actually brought to my attention. See, that's why I tell you got to be able to pivot. So I didn't even realize it was her, but Serena Williams was crip walking. She was crip walking in the performance. And so Ricardo, I have these multiple groups to do these shows. I got multiple groups. Ricardo put in a group something to the effect of, black people. And Ricardo, you could correct me because I don't want to misquote you, but it was something to the effect that black people made her the way that she is. So we know Serena Williams now looks like a white woman. Once was a beautiful black woman. She looks like a white woman. So Ricardo said something to the fact that black people made her that way. So guess what? On the other side, we're going to talk about it. I want to talk about it on the other side. Y'all hear the noise in the back. I do have this cat, man, and she likes to get him in a bunch of different stuff. So we're going to come back and talk about it on the other side. She looks like she was on something. See? Yeah, so Ricardo says, yep, correct. Black people look like her appearance. So Ricardo basically said that it's our fault that she looks that way. So I partly agree with him. Y'all know MD agreed with him, the political prophet amongst men. He agreed with him. Hey, and Keela, do me a favor. Please drop the link to MD's chat channel in the chat. MD's schedule is freeing up more, so he's going to start doing a lot more. Oh, speaking of MD, there he is. He's going to start doing a lot of more shorts. He just did one the other day that I thought was real great. He's going to start doing more shorts. The Thought Box is getting ready to come back. And young Kev, y'all really got to go follow Kev. I want to say it's Kevin the Maker, but he's been doing shorts every day on Black history, but it's a spin on it because you would think that he's doing Black history on like Martin Luther King or, you know, people like that. He's doing Black history moments on like superheroes and anime characters and stuff like that. But the way he's doing it and his delivery and everything is fantastic, man. So y'all make sure and check that out. I think it's the Kevin the Maker channel. He'll correct me when he gets up here. I don't know where he is, but shout out to Shiesty Bum in the building. Hey, Shiesty Bum has been showing up. Shiesty Bum was at the politics show. Shiesty Bum was on the wrestling show. Shiesty Bum was on the Bible stuff. So I don't think Shiesty Bum is really a troll. I just think Shiesty Bum has opinions and she's very vocal and loud with it. So that's fine. You know, I don't have a problem with that. So y'all, you know, Shiesty Bum is welcome just like anybody else is welcome. And the last thing I'll say before I say this, I am looking for, y'all get the word out if you know, I am looking for a gay pastor. I am looking for a gay pastor that will come in and do an interview with me because I have a show to do. I have somebody who wants to do it. But if I could get a gay pastor, I'd rather do the interview myself, just to really, you know, kind of bridge the gap and see if we could come up to some type of mutual understanding though. So if anybody knows of any gay pastors that's not afraid to come on and sit on the hot seat with me, and we have a back and forth, I promise it'll be respectful. Y'all know how I do it. I'm always respectful in my interviews, regardless if I don't agree with your message. So that is out there. Anybody knows any gay pastors, y'all reach out to me, reach out to them and have them reach out to me. I'll push them to the front of the line because I do want to really do this show about does God honor homosexuality? So yeah, Kendrick sucks. See, I feel the same way, Shiesty Bum, but I'm not gonna. That's not what I want to get into today. I want to get into who was on stage with Kendrick Lamar. So on the other side, I do see we are at full strength. So on the other side, we'll be back with what you guys came to see. That's Man Talk Monday, brought to you exclusively by the Straight Talk Society. Hey man, y'all share the video, man. Let everybody know what's going on. It's gonna be a good one. We're at full strength today. We'll be back on the other side.
Why are you so aggressive, black man? I'm like, yeah. It's a no-win.
Always aggressive black man.
What's up, man?
Wayne. Oh, okay. Hey man, cut the sexiness out, man. Ain't no women on the panel. Man, we went all sexy with that.
He just goes on. He just went off on you like that, just for no reason.
Yeah, man.
The Straight Talk Society.
Is it the barbershop? Is it the barbershop? Yes, it's the barbershop. Yes. I mean, we can't talk straight in the barbershop. Then where can we talk straight? We can't talk straight nowhere else. Come take a walk through my heart, a stroll through my soul. Been smart from the start, wasn't taught, wasn't told. You could climb through my mind.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
We're not Jamaican.
Come take a walk through my heart, a stroll through my soul. Been smart from the start, wasn't taught, wasn't told. You could climb through my mind.
What up, fellas? On the count of everybody in the chat, and I've never apologized.
See you dealing with a vicious mind, hard cold like Christmas time. Every time I write a rhyme, put it all.
Thank you, Thank you, mama. I love my namesake. You know what it is.
All right.
Test my heart. Been a rebel from the start. Ain't got time to play no games. I'm too busy playing my part.
Sometimes people just can't shut their damn mouth. Literally, that's all it's about. Shut up. Just shut up. Take your money and shut up.
The man I wanna be, but I began, I'm gonna be. I went ahead, I'm gonna see.
But to be real fathers, and you can't expect any good to come to you if you don't visit anything on your son or your daughter. So, be a man.
Lyrically, I'm legendary. Yes, I'm very necessary. Plans to see my adversary. This is the barbershop. The place where a black man means something.
Cornerstone neighborhood.
I look Arabic. Hey, y'all got to admit, man, I'm cold on them videos. I don't care what you say. And we are back with Man Talk Monday, and it is time to get the barbershop talk on. What's up, Kevin the Maker? What's up, young Kev?
Yes, sir. I'm good. I'm feeling like moisturizer and looking like cocoa butter. But the only thing I don't like is that damn Super Bowl. Oh my goodness, I feel bad for all the people who paid for their tickets for that halftime show. But what's up, boys? What's up, chat?
All right, I said it once and I said it again. I am not talking about Kendrick Lamar's performance because I don't want it to take up the entirety of the show because it's rap, it's subjective. But I do want to talk about Serena in that performance. Hey, the Black Lion has shown up to work, man. What's up, Wayne?
What's happening, everybody? Everybody in the chat, panel, Mike, Kel, Trail. We here, baby. Let's get this thing going.
All right, let's get it going, man. And last but definitely not least, the leader of the Mike is Right crew, Mike in the building. What's going on, Mike?
I am not the leader. I am just the CEO. We come together as five gentlemen who all stand on our own. And for everyone out there who didn't like the Kendrick Lamar concert, you guys are trash. You the type of people that the world is trying to get away from. All you want to do is dance and shake ass instead of think and use your brain. That's cool. Just get out the way when us real black people are moving. Thank you kindly.
All right, he still wanted to try to get it in. So let's do this. And I didn't have time. I didn't have time enough. I should have, but again, I'm working these ridiculous hours now, so I didn't. My production may have slacked a little bit. Before we get into that, because Wayne wanted to kind of put a bow on last week's show when we was talking about the poly, and there was also a video that I wanted to play, but I didn't get to play it because we kind of pivoted on the show. Let's see. Shout out to Bones in the building. MD says she used to call me on my cell phone. So let's get into this. Let's get into this. I want to play this video from Wayne's favorite person, but then I kind of want Wayne to put a bow on last week's show because it was his idea. But I'm very curious to see what he has to say about this.
My desire for two wives, though, is not based on personal need. It's based on political need. Let me explain. Right. Let's go to a pastor at a church. Right. You have a mega church. You have your wife. And then you have your secretary. That secretary is doing so much for that church to keep you afloat. Sooner or later, she's going to expect a personal relationship. It's human nature. This is why pastors almost end up sleeping with their secretaries. This is why CEOs end up sleeping with their executive assistants, because they are your what? Work wives. Many of us have had work wives. It didn't start out that way. You might have never even wanted them. But guess what? Them long nights in the office, her holding you down, y'all get closer, and sooner or later, her cookies get crushed.
All right, Wayne. I know you such a big Umar fan, and I say that in quotations because we know you don't care for Umar. But first of all, what did you want to add to last week's show, and then you could touch on the Umar video.
I think it was with Mia. I want to say, oh man, that was a minute. I'm kind of lost in my thoughts on that. I just I just don't go for the whole down the middle thing that I think she was like coming from the point of we all need to straighten up and stop pointing the finger. And I disagree with that, because how do you fix the problem if you don't identify the problem? So, I don't play the whole both sides thing. I think there is an issue. I think there is an issue with the family. I think we are headed into we've already headed into a decline of family, and it's going to get worse. Right now they got it where 10 years from now, we're going to have more deaths than births in this country. We're heading that way. I think last year you had like seven states that had more deaths than births. So Oh, she touched on just saying that we need to stop. We need this whole kumbaya. We need to come together and not point the finger. And I just disagree.
So Wayne,
Mhm.
just say who the real blame is, though. Just come on, you got to do it.
Black women in the black community, black women. I'll tell you that right now. Anybody want to debate it? Come on up, hit the link. I don't have a problem. But yeah, this whole thing with Dr. Umar. All right, and I mean, my thing with this is that, man, you stop lying to your girl, stop lying to your wife or your woman if you wanna. If this whole work wife thing, and you got a woman at home, and he, my problem is with Dr. Umar is stop telling men to lie. Stop telling men to be afraid of their woman. If you want to bring another woman in, have the conversation with your wife or your girl and just see where it goes. Or have the conversation pre-relationship, pre-marriage. Hey, during the dating session, hey, how do you feel about other women? Or, if we want to bring another woman in our relationship, this, thus, and so. If men would just be honest, straight up, if you're that type of man from the beginning, then we won't have these work wife problems, because you never know, your woman might be cool with it. You just never know. And she get disgusted because you ask that question and she thinks you weird and want to leave. Okay, you let her leave and you move on. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I ain't gonna hang up too much on this stuff, but
So Shiesty Bum, I know you just recently came around, so you don't know, and I can't fault you for what you don't know. We always talk about black men deleting people. So yeah, I mean, you say that we don't address the real issue. We absolutely do. We just
what's
don't.
the wait? What she mean? What's the real issue? We don't
She,
address what real issue?
she's saying we don't talk about black men offing each other. I mean, but again, she hadn't been around long to know that we absolutely do. I mean, that's not hell. Wayne just sent us a video in one of our groups the other day, of some guys fighting in the shoe store. It was Wayne or Mike, one of them, and we eviscerated them. So I mean, but it is. I get it. I get it. Shout out to Anna87 in the building. Kev, what do you think about Umar? What he said?
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let Mike go first.
There we go. There we go. He came to work late. He came to work late last week, and now he holding it up. Mike, what's your thoughts on Mr. Umar?
I believe Umar used to have points. Now it just feels like he's kind of kowtowing and pandering a little bit. Hey man, every man and woman that are in close proximity for a long period of time and find each other attractive, stuff might happen. There's always going to be flirtation. It's just human nature. It isn't what's destroying the community. It's not. It's just human nature. That ain't got nothing to do with black people. They got to do with people as a whole. What's destroying the community is same that Wayne just said. Women in the past bought a line of BS from white supremacy. Men in the past bought a line of BS of white supremacy. We've been affected, and and this is the part that gets Wayne upset. I'm sorry, Wayne. Men did their problem. We did our dirt. We did our foolishness. We did some stuff we shouldn't have did. There was men having families everywhere without being honest to women. That's where I always co-sign with Kevin. I'm like, that's right. Be honest about and upfront. But women took it and became these monsters of what they are today. Just the same women who can't afford stuff expect to pull a man that can afford everything. Women that sleep on floors expect to have a man that has a Bentley, and it's insane. Women, like, I haven't met a woman in the last 10 years that thinks she's below an 8. Like, that's insane. Some women have to be ugly. You can't all be fine. It doesn't make sense. It's insane. But you can't tell them that. And when you do tell them that, you're misogynistic or you're a harmful man and you're dangerous. And it's the problem is women live in this world where they're super strong. And I take that, my bad. A lot of women, not all women, Excuse me, moon goddess, wherever you at. A lot of women, they want to be these super strong baddies, but they're also these delicate flowers. They want to be these chicks that we're the bosses. But we can't deal with a man who's not. He has to have everything. It's like you get to pick and choose when you're strong. You get to pick and choose when you're in charge. You get to pick and choose. No, that's what children do. You're an adult. Life doesn't give you everything, but you can't. Chris Rock said it best. What does a woman want? Everything. But what he didn't put on the end is when she gets everything, she'll be tired of everything in 5 years. You got to figure out a new type of everything because she's going to want that next. That's the problem. And not all women, because there's some women that are great out there. There's some great women out there. I know a lot of them. But when I talk about these women, these are the women that are out there with the biggest mouths. These are the women that are out there with the loudest cameras on, the best mics, and they're out there making you women look bad, and it's ruining the community. Period. Point blank. But it is what it is.
So Mike Keeler says, "Human nature, my ass. Ain't no work, babe."
Hey, you know what? You have to get there. You have to have a strong mental fortitude. And she has that because she has the strength in her marriage. And that's why I respect it. But there's a lot of people look at all the people who just get married because they want to get married, or just want to get married because they want the ring, but they don't really know what a marriage takes. The people, why you think the divorce rate is so high? People just get married because it's the thing to do. And then the second they're married and they're supposed to be loyal and dedicated, they immediately looking around the corner like, but damn, he fine. I just heard a girl talk about what my husband mad about just because I got a work bae. You're gonna sleep with him. If you think he's your work bae, all it takes is the right circumstances. And why you think men don't like women going on girls trips? Because all it takes is the right circumstances. You scuba diving on your homegirl, or you meet some guy at the club. It is what it is, man. Life is what it is. I respect the tequila. You are not the. Oh wow, Moon just gave me a compliment. All right, let me stop looking at this. I'm sorry, stop looking at the chat. You are not the majority of these loud women. The problem for us guys is that you women that are good are quiet. You women that are good and have morals and have standards are quiet. You're not the ones out there talking. You're the ones at home with your man. You're the ones at home asking God or whatever you believe in to send you a good man. The women that we see out in the street are these thought buckets, thought burgers, who think instead of clapping your hands, clap your cheeks because it's the same thing apparently to them. Ooh, I'm happy. I just got a scholarship. Twerk, twerk, twerk. But then in the same breath be mad that black women are looked down upon. You're the reason, stupid. Stop being so gross. Stop being like that. And I'm not even looking at it, but I could tell Shicey's going off on black men. I don't disagree with you, ma'am. I don't. But we're not talking about men. If you want to start a conversation about men, we can have that conversation because I'm disgusted by a lot of things that men do too. But when it comes to the black family, that's on the black woman. Because the black. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I said, Shiesty, if you want to come up, I know you ain't going to, but the invitation does stand if you do want to come up here. But hold on, Mike. I do want to say something. So Wanda says a woman knows deep down inside that a man can have more than one woman, but it is the cheating that what gets them. So basically, to what Wayne says, not telling them. Shout out to Lily in the building. Lily came over from the Israelite debate. So I appreciate you coming through to check out Man Talk Monday. Hold on one second.
All right, just so she knows.
Oh, he left.
Right. Madam, not only did I have a wife, but I have a girl, and I'm happy. So you don't need to worry about me. I know for some reason you seem to be so focused on what I'm doing. I think it's because when you don't have pertinent information, the only thing you can do is to jab or to try to discredit me. But here's the thing. I don't use credit. I use cash, boo-boo. My shit is solid. Kevin, you haven't really said anything. Go ahead and jump on this.
Well, hold on. I want to read some more of these comments. Shicey Bum says black men running from the abstract white man is hilarious. Ricardo says unrealistic expectations of the pygmies and the subpar sevens. Nobody's a seven, Ricardo. The man these women are looking for are superhero men, and these superhero men they be looking for don't exist. I'm not even gonna read that from Shicey. So this is one that got me though. My Moon Goddess says y'all see Mike's growth. I don't know why Mike sounds so lethargic tonight, but I will assure y'all Mike spent 32 minutes of real time yelling at us before this show came on. So he probably tapped out right now with that. MD says dudes like to keep a cachet of self-worth. They use women at work to practice long-term single communication skills. They know they can still do it. Nothing wrong with that. Man, MD, to that point, I have zero rap game now. I've been married for let me check the arm. I've been married for almost 12 years now, and yeah, I got zero rap skills, man. So I hear what you're saying. Kev, you back? You good?
Yeah, I'm cooling.
All right. What's your thoughts on Umar? Because I know you like Umar.
Yes. So to your guys' point, so yes, I'm glad you guys are seeing the truth, but yes, stop lying to women. Like it's that simple. Now for Dr. Umar, listen, at this point, any nigga with a kufi hat, just know he's a fraud, because I ain't messing with that whole, black elders advice and all this like that. I used to respect Dr. Umar till he did not open that school, and I had so much faith in him. Freak that guy. And but now when it comes to black polygamy, listen, we don't care about the black community. Let's stop. Let's just be honest, bro. We don't care about the black community. We care about ourselves. And when it comes to polygamy, we're not doing it for other people. We're doing it because we want it. That's it. Listen, when I go on Tinder and I swipe and I find the right chick, or at least any chick that'll swipe right too. I'm sorry. That'll swipe right too. I ain't doing it for the black community. I'm doing it for myself and little Kev. So it's the same with polygamy, except for me, like my personal beliefs is to have a big family. So that's for me. It has nothing to do with the dude at the church. It doesn't have to do with the dude at the bodega, this and that. It's all about me. And once I take care of me, then I can take care of other people. So let's just be honest with that. And I think polygamy is good because of course, we're going to have a father figure in the house. We're going to have people who can take care of each other, as opposed to going to the government for like EBT and stuff like that. Because eventually, I'm sure it's all going to go away. Who knows? But yeah, it'll be great for that. And yeah, we need more. Like Wayne said, we need more babies. I'm going to help populate the earth, because a lot of people are having issues having kids. So of course, with my strong men, I can at least put my my efforts in the game, and and help everybody. So that's what I see when it comes to that.
So will there be any white women in that harem?
She got yeah, why not?
Interesting. Lily says not keeping the commandments is the problem. Everything is out of order. Man is the lead, is the head of women. Sex equals marriage. And that's from an Israelite woman. So now here's an Israelite man says a woman don't want no man that another woman or the other women don't want anyway. Man, Wayne preaches that
that is a fact
to the core. Wayne, you care to address that? Oh man, he's not there. Oh,
Wayne's gone. Hey, women love whores. I don't know why they keep saying, I want a guy who's nice. No, you want a whore. If you meet a guy who can't get women, you ignore him, and you can't see him like a cell phone bill when you got a boyfriend. Them chicks do not like men that can't get women. Every man has been a man that couldn't get a woman before we learned. And you remember how much attention you were getting from girls? The answer is none. They wasn't giving you no attention. They was talking to, but if they talk to you, it was to try to talk to your friend. Could you tap Andre over your shoulder and tell him to talk to me? Ain't nobody got time to talk to you. They don't care. Women love whores. They want men that other women want, so they can rub it in their face and be like, I got him, ha ha. Why you think they paying $1,000 for Chris Brown just to sit in his arms? What kind of foolishness is that? And that's why women can't lead. Moving along. Go ahead, sir.
Wayne, what you got on what Juan has said, that no woman wants a man that other women don't want? I mean,
Mike said it. That's it. Absolutely. They'll tell you that, but no woman wants. Again, it's all over here. It's all over television. You don't see women running at the chess shows and watching science projects. Who they running after? They running after the athletes. They running after the movie stars and the rappers. Why? They got the swag, and all the women want them. And any woman will tell you that I don't want a man that don't nobody want, that another woman don't want. Why you think a lot of times women stay when you cheat? Why? Think about it. A lot of time, majority of the time, a woman will forgive you for cheating before a man will. I'm telling you now.
Hey, that's a fact. She don't wanna wake up one day and see another girl with her dude knowing what she used to have. Why you think Michael Jordan keep them heifers on deck? Everybody know. Don't no woman want a man that the other women don't want. That's nature to them. And all I'm saying is, don't cry to me about it. Accept your nature, accept what you are, accept who you want to be, and just be that. Stop crying about it. You like whores, cool. We don't like whores. Don't cry to me when you a whore and I don't want you. So sorry. Moving along.
So I got a question for Mike, but before we get to that question, shout out to Dub in the building. Dub is another person. Actually, Dub is a white guy. Dub is a dude. I call him brother. You know, I know how it is. Thursday, you know, some Israelites don't consider white people as their brothers. I call him brother because we're all human at the end of the day. But he came over Saturday to get into a conversation with the brother Ashraka. They actually got in a really it's funny. You guys got to go back and watch that show because it's very weird that everybody said Ash destroyed Stacy. Like, I mean, just destroyed him to no point where he shouldn't even get up off the mat. But they were pretty much agreeing with what Dub was saying. So I found that very interesting. But Dub, I do want to get Dub on with another white guy that came on over just to do an interview, just to see what they believe. Because again, listen, I don't care really. I can't put it in no easier terms. I don't discriminate against anything. I'm here to see what anybody believes. And the word is out. I do need the gay pastor. Anybody knows a gay pastor, you send them my way, man or woman. So question for Wayne. He mentioned the birth rate, yet he acknowledges if you're not financially capable, polygamy is not suitable. What percentage of black men can sustain a polygamous relationship? That's to you, Wayne, from the Political Prophet Amongst Men. Oh, Wayne, don't get.
Yeah, so again, I'm not saying, because I've seen poor men with two women. All right, and I'm not saying that it's sometimes it's about the money, but sometimes majority of the time it's about the man. And really, women love leadership and confidence. So yeah, it takes money. Of course, it takes money. But what I'm saying is that it's more than that. It's more. It's not that simple. It's a little more complex. Women like leadership. Women like confidence. So you see women leave millionaires all the time. But then to turn around and go and marry the pool boy. So, you know.
All right.
MG's just trying to, yeah.
So when are we getting the? We'll have to handle that behind the scenes. 'Cause I do need this debate between y'all. Dub says,
I need to spank him because go ahead. Hey MD, I'm coming on Tape Fix Politics tomorrow. I'm gonna check my schedule to troll you. There's a couple of things I want to go after you about, but go ahead.
All right, you heard that. The Black Lion will be on Tape Fist Politics tomorrow. Y'all make sure and check out Tape Fist Politics tomorrow at 6:30. There was something I saved on IG that I'm trying to find, man. I can't. Oh my goodness, bro. I swear, man. When I want something, I could never find it, man. But nevertheless. So MD putting the eyeballs in the pocket. So men speaking for women is cringe. So Shiesty Bum, that we can agree on. I don't speak for women. I don't think anybody's doing that. We're just doing what y'all been doing. Y'all are the ones that speak for us. Because you read all the magazines that when you're waiting to check out your grocery and stuff, they're all written by women. about what men want, having never interviewed a man. So, just put that in your pipe and smoke it. So let's get into hold on, let me see what Juana says.
Cheating there you go, Trevor. Stand up.
Cheating is when either spouse is dealing treacherously or deceitfully with their significant other. But polygyny, when done lawfully, is not cheating at all. So yeah, I listen. Oh, so tomorrow on Tafis Politics, they're doing the politics of sex. So okay, that should be interesting. So let's get into the Super Bowl. Let's get into the Super Bowl. The halftime show again. Hey, it's subjective whether you like him or not. I want to get into Serena Williams because Ricardo, when he saw Serena, I didn't even know that it was Serena, but Ricardo said something in the group and I was like, huh. So Ricardo says that black people made her that way. So we all know Serena Williams used to be like a nice looking sister. As a matter of fact, I could tell you I think it was like maybe 10, 12 years ago. I think it was before I got married. I put a picture on my Facebook timeline with Serena Williams. And I think that in the comment section of that picture was just lit up like a Christmas tree of all everybody talking about how beautiful she was, how sexy she was, how fine she was. And like, oh my God, look at this black queen. And then the comments came in, the hate comments. Oh, she ain't all that. Oh, this and that. Oh, she too muscular. Oh, she too this. And they were not coming from the men. So when Ricardo says that black people made Serena Williams that way, I push back and say black women made Serena Williams that way because they are the ones. I've had plenty of women tell me, we don't dress up for you. We dress up to compete against other women. But they're the loudest ones criticizing other women. Men will listen, it's hard to get a man to tell an ugly woman she's ugly because we always try to boost up your confidence and this and that. But you look and see who's the one constantly thrashing each other. It's the women. It's the women. So when there go wifey in the back, boy. See, I'm telling. She said we did. Who did it to Lil' Kim? She said the what? Hey, see, that's why me and her together like that. Because everybody, we thought we adored Lil' Kim. We put Lil' Kim on a pedestal. We're not the ones that came in and killed her confidence the way it did and made her look like Donatella Versace. We didn't do that. So Kev, I don't know if you saw little Serena, and actually Serena was killing the crib walk, by the way. I mean, for all intents and purposes, she was killing that crib walk. But looking at Serena Williams now, Serena Williams looks terrible. I mean, just it is what it is. She's basically transforming into a white woman right before us. And I don't care that she's married to a white man. Y'all know I don't dig interracial marriage. I never was a fan of interracial marriage because we can have that conversation at a later point. But Serena looks awful. I mean, from the nose and now she's turning into she's literally turning into the Catwoman. So Kev, who do you think did that to her? Like, because she obviously have some self-esteem issues. Shout out to Cliff in the bit. Hey Cliff, man, I really appreciate you sharing the video to Twitter, man. I get a lot of viewership over on Twitter, man. Try to get your Twitter people to come and actually get into the YouTube chat. So Kev, what do you think about Serena?
I think she is a beautiful woman. I think she's very muscular, and that is why I feel like the black community definitely ostracized her because they love roasting people, and I would definitely I'm not gonna say assume. I can definitely say that she ended up having like a ton of surgeries just because a lot of people said she looks like a man, or people say she's too dark skinned to be on TV. Or her hair doesn't look good. So I'm sure, black women had their say so. I'm sure women in general have their say so, but I already know it's men too. Because like I said, a lot of guys, when they see a muscular woman, they not only get intimidated, but they also feel like that's too manly. Which, you know, everybody has their preferences, but yeah, bullying is a thing, and bullying is a thing in the black culture. So I can definitely say it has to do with that. I mean, I'm sure black people bully her so much that she went off to marry a white guy. I don't blame her.
So fun fact, Kev. I know you don't watch wrestling, but I want you to look somebody up who I say is the most beautiful woman in all of wrestling. Her name is Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Look at those two women's body structure and tell me, does that fit the argument that you're making? Wayne, well, what do you think about Serena?
What you mean, like her performance last night, or
No,
just
I don't
overall?
care. I don't care about her performance. What her well, not necessarily even her. This is Ricardo saying that we're the ones that made her that way, that made her transform herself like this. And by we're he's saying black people.
No, I think she just I think she became a product of her environment. I think she was hanging around money, and I think her environment was rich white folks,
Thank
and
you.
she doing what she doing to fit in. I don't think that had nothing to do with what black people did to her. And it also didn't help, if I'm not, and I could be wrong. Y'all can fact check me, but I think, you know, I think she like rebelled against her father. Her and her father relationship got a little sticky at the end or something like that. So, but I think overall she's just a product of her environment, who she surrounded herself by, which is mostly white people, and she's always overseas, and she's just blending, and she's trying to blend in. You know, the it's a self-identity thing, man. Self-identity crisis ain't got nothing to do with black folk. Go ahead, Mike.
Bro, I 342,000% agree with you, sir. It ain't got nothing to do with black people. That had everything to do with white people and the community that she rolls with. She tried her best, and I'm not going to front. She tried to stay with him. She was like, oh, look, I'm going to date black guys. I'm going to date this. I'm going to date that. But the more she dated, the more she just kept moving on to white dudes. That's why she ended up with Drake, because we all know what Drake is. Ugh. Anyway, we know come on, bro. We know that's the white man masquerading. But
I'm
anyway.
talking about my goat, bro. You bugging.
Your goat is a lamb. Moving along. So like I was saying, that has nothing to do with black people, because black men used to love her. I used to get in fights all the time because I like Venus. And they look at me like, you crazy? Serena, look at Serena. Let's be clear. Black men are simple. If you got a fat booty, they can miss most of the rest of the stuff. If your booty juicy and you got a decent face, they gonna ride with you. You can walk around with negative A cups and they still be like, damn. Look at Bianca Belair. Trevor can't see no chest. Trevor got a bigger chest than Bianca. You see what I'm saying? I'm just a different dude. I like different things, so I always like Venus more. I like Venus. That was my little thing. I don't like chicks that think they baddies. I like chicks that's like, anyway, we're not gonna get into that because it's just gonna give Tracy something else to talk about. But this woman has moved to another, I don't want to call it a plateau, but another echelon of people. When the more money she makes, the more money, the more fame, there's less black men up there. She started going around with the white dudes and they look away. It's the same thing happened to Vivica Fox. You gonna blame us for Vivica Fox? These people ain't been hood black people for decades. We don't move them like that. The only reason we move Kendrick is because Kendrick still rides with us. He still comes down here. Drake don't come down here. Puffy didn't come down here. Jay-Z don't come down here. They up there in the billionaire status, acting like riding around with Jamie Foxx, and that's the only black people they see. Other Negroes that are deep in the white supremacy soup, and them niggas don't. Bro, I'm telling you, it had nothing to do with black men. She was trying to fit over there with Eve and trying to get her a white man, and she got him. Don't blame us. We don't, bro. No man before Little Kim did what she did. No man called Little Kim ugly. No man. And I know I was alive. And we used to think she was the baddest thing walking. When she put out that poster, every man was like, oh, oh. No man was like, she ugly. She did that.
A lot of kids lost to that poster.
Sir, I have stories with that poster. That poster got me a girl that I wasn't supposed to sleep with. And then I got her again. We ain't even gonna get into all that. I'm just saying, stop blaming men for women's choices. Women are adults. They're allowed to make choices. She thought that mutilating her face would make her look prettier and get more views in this world of white supremacy. She took the chance. It didn't work. She looked like Sammy Sosa in a skirt. That's not on us. We didn't do it. That's on her. Just like these BBLs. Y'all tell us all the time, you're not dressing for us. You're not looking fine for us. Cool. Then take ownership of your bullshit.
Black men didn't ask for weave. Black men didn't ask for BBL. Black
Facts.
men didn't ask for big, long eyelashes.
Facts. We didn't ask for those sperm catching for prostitute eyelashes. I don't know where the hell that came from. I don't know. Yo, we didn't ask for duck lips. What happened to smiling and just being you?
Slow down. I like duck lips.
Yeah, because you're... I love you, Kevin. I'm not going off on you today. We didn't ask for this nonsense. We asked for women. Everyone knows what I love. I love 90s booty. I don't know where this swole up, mumps-looking women walking around. Just regular, degular ass is fine. Why y'all keep trying to perfect what God made perfect? That's y'all problem. You can't get, they keep saying we 10s because of self-esteem. No, a 10 means something. It means perfect. There's nothing else you could do to it. That's what black women were. And then you went and messed around with it and now you're crying. I don't want to hear it. You were perfect. The only thing I could say was that a lot of y'all couldn't grow hair. And Dr. Sebi came with Batana. He came with Batana on. We wasn't listening. If you'd have got that baton on them edges and that thing, you could have had a ponytail bigger than a Jolly Rancher. But guess what? When your ponytail was that small, we was still smashing.
Wait, hold on, Mike. Because remember, Holly Berry made the bob or whatever the shortcut famous, and we was like, bet.
Nia Long in 1995.
Yeah,
hey, I just don't like Nia Long. I'm sorry, bro. I know y'all love her. I just don't like Nia Long. Like
no. I don't like
what?
Not now.
We ain't talking about now. We talking about then.
Oh,
I'm
back
talking
then,
about ever, my nigga. I never thought she was fine. I'm sorry.
Oh, you tripping? Oh, yeah, you tripping.
I might be big tripping.
Mike got the. Hey, listen, man.
She too little for you.
I tell you, like Mike got the craziest friggin' standards. Hey, I did. Cliff said, let's see. Damn, I took it down. Oh, come on, man. What's wrong? Oh, so Cliff says that I'm from Palm Beach. There's old stories of kids throwing rocks at her in high school. I think Palm Beach. He thinks Palm Beach Gardens High School. So I mean, Cliff. Everybody gets bullied. I mean, hell, I'd tell you a story of me getting hit in the forehead with a stick by two twins.
Don't mean it's right, man.
It's not right. It's not right.
I got caught at Westwood Heights Park and dudes threw rocks at my calf till I couldn't walk home.
I'm sorry, bro.
What they gotta do? What they gotta do? It looks.
Hey, man. It is her fault.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it is her fault for choosing to change herself. At the same time, I'm not gonna make the excuse of like, oh, it's because of she's in that higher echelon of like white complexion and stuff like that. Like there's poor black people in Jamaica who bleach their skin, or in Haiti who bleach their skin. You can't use that excuse of, oh, they're in the higher echelon of
self-hate. That's a different person. That's self-hate, fam.
I think Serena absolutely has self-hate.
I respect her more. I don't think she does, but if you think so, cool.
Shout out to CT Flemings in the building. Real quick, quick, Cliff, because I do. I'm talking about Cliff. Kev, because I'm glad you touched on the self-hate thing. I absolutely think it's self-hate, but where does it come from? Because like who told her that she was ugly? Like, it's so easy for us to be like, oh man, the black community is who told her that, but she's not with anybody in the black community. She's with a white person.
For a reason.
Why can't we say that her white man is telling her she needs to look like this? It's funny. He wants the aesthetic of the black woman. This is conjecture here. He wants the aesthetic of a black woman, but with a white woman's skin. And that's what it looks. So he gets two worlds to him. He still gets his white woman, but he gets the aesthetic of the black woman. Why isn't it simple enough to say that he's the one telling her to do it?
You asking me that question?
I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
Go ahead, Kev.
I mean, sure, we can assume that, but I want to say she wouldn't be with him, but you never know. You never know how deep that self-hate. Yeah, you never know how deep that self-hate would go.
But you see how easy that was for you, Kev? So it's easy to say the black community did it, but when I say that the white guy that she's married to is probably the one telling her to do this, she wouldn't be with him if that's the case.
Well, we just confirmed that she's been bullied before. So, and we already know how black people are when it comes to roasting. Like they even made a whole show called Yo Mama, specifically talking about roasting people. So I can 100%, I'm gonna say 200% confirm that black people and being in her community or in the vicinity of them is one of the reasons why she's going through that. Now, if it's going further, then okay, sure, that might have to do with her husband, but I doubt that's the case.
Black people have never made a show called Your Mama. You're lying.
It was on MTV.
That wasn't
it was made by white people.
That was Wilma Valdemara's show.
Yeah, that's not made by black people. He just likes to attribute bullshit to us and blame us so quickly and frivolously. We didn't make no show called Your Mama.
Lordy Lord, is that not part of the culture? Is roasting not part of the culture?
Negro, bashing snow bunnies could be a part of a culture. Don't mean we invented it.
Oh, I got a video about that soon. So
y'all love making excuses. This is hilarious.
Let's not go.
You
too
the one
far.
making excuses.
Let's not go too far. I get a video for that. So shout out to Nikki Cruz. Oh my God, what did I say? Nikki C4U2NV. Shout out to you. I think it's a lot of self-hatred, man. Nikki says, let's be real. There is racism within the black race. Hey,
where did it come from?
Yeah,
white supremacy.
Yeah, Mike gonna hit you with that WS.
Every problem a minority has, you go back far enough, it was started by an old white man. Guaranteed. Go ahead, Trev.
So Cliff says the only question is, why is a married woman trolling her ex?
Well, I can answer that. You want me to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Drake was putting out songs dissing Serena and her husband, talking trash about her husband, because we all know Drake can't get over a woman. If a woman leaves Drake, she got to be in Marvin's room. F that Negro that you love so bad. He's a sensitive little punk. So when she left him and moved on, Drake was dissing her in music, dissing him in music. So when somebody, and she don't make no songs. So when somebody came around that made Drake look like a sucker, that's why everybody jumped on it. People keep going, how come everybody jumping on Drake? Because Drake was doodling on people on the low all throughout the music community. And nobody was big enough to take him down. Then he went at the wrong dude, and Kendrick put him in his place, and everybody came out to dance on his grave. Hey, who was the first person to stand over Debo when Ice Cube knocked him out?
Chris Tucker, right?
Chris Tucker. It wasn't Ice Cube. Ice Cube ain't had nothing to do. When he was on the ground, Ice Cube walked off. Chris Tucker couldn't wait to go over there and laugh in his face. Then homeboy came over and stole his sneakers. The homeboy came and got his chain back. That's what happens when the big bully get knocked out. Everybody else come get their piece. And that's what's happening to Drake. Stop crying about it. Be a man. Take your ass whooping and make a song for them women and shut up. Go ahead, sir.
So Dub says, whoa, white supremacy. So Dub, just so you know, because it's your first time over at Man Talk Monday, at some point we do want a white fella to join the panel. Not this time, obviously, because we got other stuff to get to, but we do want a white fella to join the panel, or a white woman, just to kind of balance some of this out from you guys' community. So just keep that in mind. Wanda says the self-hatred is purported by Eve. So again, hey man, Juana's is as Israelite man as you gonna get, boy. Like that wretched woman. I did want to read this because I was sitting in the back looking for this. So Exodus 21:10. This comes from let's go to the word. Exodus 21:10 says this: if he takes another wife to himself, he shall not diminish her food, her clothing, or marital rights. So again, when people tell me that the Bible doesn't support a polyamorous lifestyle, yes, it does. What it is saying is, if you're going to do that, you can't diminish what you've given your other woman, which means you have to have the means to support all of them. You can't be giving your wife $10,000 a month. Now you get another woman and you want to break it down to 8,000. You can't do that. you got to continue giving her what you were giving her. But that'd be another conversation for another day. Not gonna be me. I'm interested in heading it. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Not gonna be me. I ain't interested in hearing everyone try to blame everything on me as an obvious cop out. No. I get it if you're afraid, though. I get it. It's all good. Nikki says, true. Yes, it was started by white privilege. But sad to say, the black race hopped on it. They let the standard of beauty rule black brown. But again, who though? Who? Nikki, say it. Spell it out. Who in the black community? Say it. Who? Who did it? Say it.
I can say it.
I agree with you, but say it. Spell it out emphatically. Who did it? That's what you do. Do that. Say it. All right. Hold on. Let me see what Ricardo said. Wait a minute. Now I'm straight talk. What about King Solomon and his concubines and his sons? David stealing another man's wife and killing the man to sleep with his wife. Yeah. Ricardo, if you remember that story with David and Bathsheba, the Lord said if you had wanted, all you had to do was ask. So again. MD says thou should not be broke. So I do want to get into this. I do got one more thing from Umar. The self-hatred is perpetuated by Eve. Again, boy, Juanis ain't gonna get off of it, boy.
Yo, you know what? Let me get this one point off. It's real funny. You know how they say that the greatest trick the devil ever played is to make the world believe it didn't exist?
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing with racism. You see how they have black people defending, acting like they don't know racism exists, and I ain't never seen that before, and ain't no white man ever called me a nigga and all this stuff. It's amazing how these Negroes can go through life acting like they don't see it, but the second it happens to them, all of a sudden they become Malcolm X. All of a sudden the atrocity. Same with Lil Wayne. I don't get it. You can act like it don't exist. You can act like mathematics is racist these days. Cool. I know that in my grandmother's lifetime, they were hanging people on trees and cutting their body parts off and cutting babies out of their stomach and murdering them. And I know those people that were doing those things are either alive today or their progeny is alive today, and they were told stories and they were told, hey, you got to keep it. Just like we were told stories about white people, they were told stories about black. Hey, don't go over on that street. Them Negroes are there. Hey, watch out. Y'all can act like it don't exist. That's cool. I'm going to keep my daughter safe. Go ahead, Trev.
So CT Fleming says, when I see black women getting married outside the race, I really don't think too much of it, because as men, we are the ones who have to get on one knee. So, all right. So I'm glad you say that, because it brings me to this next video. So it's already up. So let me go ahead and play it.
Difference between the snow bunny and the African queen is the snow bunny will find a black man in progress. She will find him on the job. She will find him on the university. And that snow bunny will see a black man with potential, and she will invest in him. She will help him level up. And then when the sister see him 5 years ago, 5 years later, he's a millionaire. And the sister say, look at that sellout. He went and got a white girl. But guess what? When he was looking for a sister to help him level up, to invest in him, none of them wanted it. You know why? Too many black women want a finished product. Black women have to stay with me. Black women have to stop expecting men to be a finished product. It's harder on us. Help him level up. Stay with me. Help him level up and become what you need him to be. Because the big reason why these snow bunnies are running off with black men is they're meeting them when they have nothing, but they believe in their vision. And black women are waiting for him to cross the finish line. And by the time he crosses the finish line, the snow bunny then snatched him already.
All right. Let's let's talk about it, Wayne. I know you don't care for Umar, but what you got to say about that?
Show your hate, because I hate him too.
For not Umar. All right. There's a difference between the cultures of two women. And I say this all the time. Black women are taught me, myself, and I from girls, period. White women are not taught that. Other cultures don't teach their women that. Now, in a lot of cases, it's also your area, right? So a lot of these athletes, they go to these historically white colleges, and there's not a lot of black women. So there's a lot of white women. So a lot of times, I mean, your surroundings is what your surroundings is. So I mean, because I'm saying this because you showing athletes with white wives. So a lot of times you go to a historically white college and the majority of the student body is white women, then you're gonna run into a white woman. Now, I mean, you go to a HBCU, you're gonna get you a black woman 9 out of 10 times. But I will say this. I do agree with them that there is a different culture between the women. Black culture has taught women from girls that your value is bringing yourself to the highest that you can be. We tell black boys your value is making yourself as the best person as possible for a woman and for a child, for a family, to serve. It's not for himself. We don't tell our black boys that. So and what that did was that it caused an effect. Black women got into getting educations and all this stuff and started saying, well, I don't need a man. But why? Because the culture told us that we didn't need one. The cultures told us that we didn't, you know what I'm saying? And if I do want one, he got to have what I have. He got to be where I'm at. Well, guess what? Other coaches don't teach their women that. So then there you go. And that's what it is. So a part of it is right of what he's saying. They said they got this saying that black women want to meet you at the finish line. That's what he said. I mean, and there is that saying. But again, let's not act like it's not out there. There's no song that Beyonce or anybody make it where they say, "Give me a guy starting around the forklift." There's not. So
That was good. That
you
was good.
know,
That was
so
bars.
yeah. But I mean, but the facts are the facts. But again, look at the culture of what we taught our girls growing up,
Oh,
and it's an effect to that. I land.
shout out to Eddie Israel in the building. So Dub is really high on this this polygamy thing. Dub, if you want to talk about it, man, you just come through on a Thursday. So now, Wayne, what I will say to this though, and Nikki, I do see your question in there. What I will say to that is a lot of these guys, I mean, you talk about them going to historically, white colleges. I mean, but a lot of these guys, when they get there, they still get a black girl in the beginning. So a lot of times it's their high school sweetheart or whatever like that. It's not until they really start getting successful, then the transformation kind of takes place. I mean, we've seen that in a lot of instances where these guys, they don't start. How they start is not how they finish. They start with the black girl, and I could feel their pain a little bit where they're like, because listen, you got the loud, we always say it, you got the loud big mouth ass vocal minority online. Those are the ones that talk about, we don't need you this, we don't need you that. But for the most part, a lot of them will hold you down, and ride or die with you. Hell, I see homeless couples on the street all the time. And I'm not talking about I'm talking about like desolate ass homeless couples. I'm like, man, you staying with this guy through this? Like this is crazy. But so they do, they will hold you down. But unfortunately, the ones we see are the loudmouth ones that think they're eights when they're really fours. So what about that? So I can't feel a little with them when they be like, oh man, I held you down when you were driving that forklift, and now you running the company. Now you don't want nothing to do with me.
See, I disagree. I don't think it's the loud minority. Again, it's the culture. I mean, you can't disregard culture. All right. It's all in the rap songs. INDP, independent, and all this stuff. Even Biggie Small says, give my daughter this college plan so she don't need no man. It's in the culture. It's what the culture was taught. And what happened is that the culture changed. Now, in the 40s and the 50s and the 30s, marriage was what it was. It was the foundation of the black community. Well, when you got feminism moved along, this, thus, and so moving along, women got their independence, women started getting, and rightfully so, get your independence. But you can't ignore what the culture told the children. You can't ignore it. Round in the 80s, after the baby boomers, the Gen X's, we Gen X's, I think. I think we're Gen X's. Women at girls was told differently. Other cultures was not. Other cultures was taught to work with your man, to learn your man, understanding men, et cetera, et cetera. The culture didn't talk to black women. Our culture didn't teach our black girls that at all. Look at now. Look, bro. You got Black Girl Magic. You got all kind of programs for black girls. There's how many programs that there are for black boys? When Obama said, "Hey, I want to create something that's called what is it called? My Brother's Keeper." Who the first one stepped up and said, "Hell no," because if you're not bringing the girls along, then we shutting it down. This is some misogyny shit. And Barack Obama said, "Okay, black community do not give a shit about the boys," and they teach the boys that your only value is serving a woman. That's where you get your value from. Why you think they clown men who are say, "Oh man, I'm single," and this and that, and they look at a guy who's weird, but yet a married man in the black community gets more say so and put more up on a pedestal than a single man would. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the culture. And we can't ignore that. And I just believe too many people in the black community, we just ignore what the culture actually is.
Read that comment from MD. That's such BS. There's just as many low income ratchet interracial couples. Are they leveling up black men?
What?
I agree.
What did he say?
So MD, I know you're driving, MD, but if you want to come on, you see the smoke in the background.
He said there's what now?
There are just as many low income ratchet interracial couples.
What? I don't understand what they got to do with what we're talking about.
If you want the smoke, MD, you do see the smoke.
I don't understand what that. I don't understand it.
I don't know. I just got back here.
Kev,
I don't understand what they got to do with anything.
Before you get on, Nikki says, question is, I'm not even answering this question. Is the black mother's influence in the black man make him turn to a snow bunny? Just curious, Mike.
All right.
Hold on.
No, let Wayne answer that question. That's Wayne's forte.
Hold on. All right. So again, over 80% of men who decide to get in a relationship or get married, marry black women. All right. So the minority, this is where I flip it. They magnify the minority. They magnify these athletes that are with these white women, and they think that that's what we do. But that ain't what we do. Majority of men, because of the culture, majority of black men who get married, over 80%, this is data, you can Google this stuff, marry to black women. So let's just debunk that. That is just media garbageness. All right. That's just black women foolishness. Thinking that every time a black man gets rich, he goes off to a white woman. But let's be clear. There are cultures, because again, you got to understand, black men are told to endure a lot of shit from black women. That's what we're taught, to endure things. That's what makes us masculine. Why you think they don't like podcasts like this? They don't like us talking to each other and saying, "Hey man, know your worth, bro." And hey yo, put yourself first, man. Love yourself. Take care of yourself first, man. You know what I'm saying? And if she don't like it, fuck her. Move on. They don't like us talking like this. Black women don't want us talking like this. Black women want us talking like Derek Jackson, Ace Metaphor, Tony Gaskin. That's what they want. They want us on our knees. That's what they want. That's what the culture taught them. Other culture of women don't teach their men that. And a lot of men see that, and why you think you got passport bros, or you got guys that do go to white women, Hispanic women, etc. So the culture is the culture. You can't ignore it. I don't give a damn what MD's talking about. The culture is the culture. It is what it is.
So, you know what? I want Kev to finish this out. I want to hear from Mike, but hold on. I got to hear from CT. CT Fleming says the black culture lied to these black women thinking they're going to have a successful man to themselves. That has never been the case ever in history. So, hey, man, I heard the Cap say one time, learn how to share your man. It was a lecture he did. So, hold on. So, Mike, what you got to say about all this?
Let me start by
saying, so hold on. MD says he was referring to what Umar said, so he wasn't coming after you.
Oh yeah, I was like, I don't know what that had to do with what I was saying. That okay, cool. Cause I knew that way. I was like, that had nothing to do with me. All right, bet.
All right, go ahead, Mike.
Let me start by saying props to my MIR brother. Well spoken, well done, Mr. Wayne. Shout out to the MIR in the chat. I see all three of y'all. Y'all been representing. I appreciate it. Let me start by saying our cultures are different. White women go to college to find husbands, and black women seem to go to college to show that they don't need one.
Facts. Beautiful.
And because of that, they're looking at men as disposable when they're young. White women look at men as future stepping blocks, as something they can invest in that can appreciate over time. Black women don't get serious about men really until they're in their careers. And most men that are going to be highly successful, they're looking at that early time before it hits. Once they get successful, they don't want one woman, they want many women. And then these women get sucked in. But I'm not even going to get into all that. I want to focus on another side. This whole thing about, athletes choosing Snow Bunny, you guys don't see what it really is. And thank you, Tequila. I love you, baby girl. You guys don't see what it really is. What it really is ratchet women being upset that they're missing out in the bag. That's what it really is. Because like Wayne said, 80% of black men end up with black women. They don't care about that. All they care about is the men that are going to make money and be famous. You don't see them going around crying about, this guy that had a truck and now he's got a trucking company and he's with a white woman. They don't care about that. This guy was a plumber and now he has a plumbing company, and you don't hear them say that. What you hear them say is, this guy became a CEO. This guy became an actor. This guy became a football star. This guy became whatever. What they're really saying is, if any man that's going to make money and be famous, they want to keep. But they're not willing to put in the effort to keep that guy before he becomes that. That's what it really is. It's all about money. It's not about black men. It's about women wanting the bag, because what these women want, not all women, what these women want is life on easy. They want life on easy. They don't want to work. Have you not seen the videos lately of people on there going, I'm so sick of this adulting. I'm sick of this. They don't want to work. They don't want to have to provide. That's why they're so against 50-50. That's why they're so disgusted by it. Because in their minds, I got a vagina. Why do I have to do anything else? I'm supposed to just have this coochie, keep it clean, and boom. And Miss Moon Goddess, that's exactly what I'm saying. They're going to work. You're getting education to big yourself up, not looking for a man. You're not caring about a husband. I'm telling you, and I know because I grew up around white women that I was friends with from my baseball team. They go to college looking for a husband. Their moms tell them, hey, you better keep your eyes open. There's some good guys out there. Look for the guys that are ahead of their class. Look for the guy. I used to look and be like, what? Because that's not what we're telling our girls. That's not what we're looking at our girls for. We don't tell our girls to go look for the best man and go ahead and link up with them. That's not what they do. Other women, they go find the man. Oh, that guy right there is gonna be something. Let me go ahead and trap him. That's what they do. Look at Travis Hunter. That man she locked him in, got him so stupefied he don't even realize he being simped and being cucked But he ain't going nowhere. That man, oh, my baby, she's pretty in Puerto Rico, I ain't leaving. She got him locked. It's all about, and because she sees the future bag. That's all it is. They not mad about missing out on black men. They not mad. If black women started pulling all the rich white men tomorrow, they would give a damn about black men. I promise you. The problem is they're not fetishized and loved on a level of black men in society, so they're complaining. Black men are seen by other races of women as, but black women are seen by other races of men as complaintive, as difficult, as, oh my gosh.
Ouch.
Go ahead, I'm done.
No, I listen, man. Hey, Moon Goddess says I'm 46 years old. I've been working since I was 12. You're damn right. I'm tired of adulting.
Hey, and I agree, but so are men. But we don't have a checkout plan where I'm gonna marry Oprah. You know what I'm saying? There's no checkout plan for us. We gotta work till our back breaks, and then we gotta hope Social Security takes care of it. There's women out there that are like, oh my God, when is my husband gonna make me into a housewife? Heifer, you don't know how to be a housewife. That's why divorce rates go up. These the same heifers that men be out there working 14 hours and then they go, I'm lonely. I gotta leave him because he ain't giving me no attention. Heifer, you supposed to be a housewife. Your job is your attention. Stop watching X-Files and soap operas and clean the house. Start a business. Do something. And yo, last thing I'm gonna say, I'm sorry. My big issue with women in the relationship space is that they know exactly what they're supposed to do, but they let thought rockets take over. When women were in school, they used to go, oh my God, I want a guy that's gonna take care of me. I want a guy that's gonna be nice and he's gonna love me and we can build together. And then they get around thought pockets like Megan Stallion and them, and they go, hold up, if he ain't getting your nails done every week, he ain't worth it. What? You telling me you pay for your own wig? Ugh. Well, I wouldn't have no man like that. And then
It ain't all the thoughts. I'm sorry. It ain't all the thought. It's the educated bourgeoisies as well.
Sir, you gotta let me get the point out. I'm talking about
they
them.
can be just as worse.
You gotta let me get the point out. I'm talking
about
okay,
fair enough. My bad. Go ahead.
It starts with the thought rockets. They assimilate to the good girls, and then the good girls become them CEO heifers who 45 with 10 cats, wondering why they can't get nobody. And then they tell they go have their sperm from the sperm plant, have a kid like Tasha, whatever her name is, or that doctor who swore, or the chick who swore she wasn't gonna get with a bus driver and couldn't get a man, so she got impregnated by a company, and now she's gonna tell her kid, you don't ever let no man hold you down, baby. You go get whatever you want. And then this chick gonna end up just like that. She gonna end up being the chick who's just as horrible as ratchet chicks to men, wondering why the black community going down. And the problem is, black men, we used to sit around and beg, hey, come on, baby, stop being like that. Oh, come on, baby, why you acting like that? Come on, baby. Now, and this is Wayne's favorite thing, the new generation of men will just leave you.
Facts.
The new generation of men, they not going to, like,
He cooking. That's why I like him.
The new generation of men, my generation used to go, okay, she ordered extra food. All right, I'm going to pay for it, then I'm not going to talk to her. Kev's generation go ahead and order that food. Let me go to the bathroom and jump in the car and go home. You feel me? And I love them. Because, they taught me that, and I'm that way now. I wish a chick would try to play me. It's impossible. I am tempered and don't play with me glass. You can't get at me. It's impossible. And it's because of the young boys and the young girls that I came up with that taught me some stuff like, being nice don't always work, Mr. Mike. And I was like, say word. Yeah. Because when they see a nice, you know what they do when they see a nice guy? They see a lick. When they see a nice guy, they see snack money. They see a bag. I'm going to milk him, and then I'm going to leave him and bring that money back to Tyrone. That's what they see. But I'm going to shut up now. Go ahead.
So hold on, Kev. Before you go, I just want to say this because Mike brought it up earlier. Most of the women that's most of the women that complain about men not leveling up, I can assure you 70% of them sleep on an air mattress.
Facts.
And not to mention, a lot of them are living in apartments that they damn sure can't afford the rent, so they have to sell their ass to pay for it. So fellas, don't ever let no woman try to tell you what your value is. If you driving that forklift, drive the goddamn forklift and just be happy with it. You don't have to find your value in a woman. And that goes to anybody that's married, non-married, or nothing. Your value can't be tied up in a woman. Like at some point we got to start, just like we talk about Serena, who why you hate yourself, who told you were ugly, to the men, who told you that you didn't have no value. Again, I always say this, I don't take marital advice from people that's never been married, because you don't have anything to offer to me. You can't tell me about a good marriage because you've never been there. You can't give me marriage advice because you've never been married before. I'm not gonna let anybody define my value that has to blow their bed up every night. Kev, what you got?
I live on an air mattress. What are you trying to say? I'm kidding. Ladies, get the bag. Listen, if he's paying, I'm staying. That's the motto. 2025. No, I'm joking. Okay, so I really want to crash out on the movie, but okay. So when it comes to what you guys are saying, I'm gonna say I do not agree with all the toxic stuff you guys are saying, but I agree with all the positive things you're saying. Like with Trev, like you don't want to put all your value into a woman. You got to make sure that you do what makes you happy, because at the end, like that's what matters. It's whether you're happy, because you got to live for yourself. You got to take care of yourself, and don't make me look at the comments. You got to live for yourself, and at the end of the day, like you are gonna be leaving this life by yourself. Like it doesn't matter who you got in it right now, they're not going with you. So do what you got to do to make yourself happy, and also work hard to get what you want, because it's achievable. And I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if you're a hood rat. I don't care if you're someone who's from the bottom. Like even if you live on sleep on a air mattress, like there's always somebody you can find that sees value in you, that would want to take care of you. And I've seen it literally plenty of times on the internet. There's plenty of documentaries and plenty of stories about how a rich guy took some bald-headed looking chick and made her into a housewife. Like there's plenty of stories of that. So if somebody tells you no, you can't do it, tell them suck your mama. But
say it, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Suck your blood clot.
Yo, I'm not even with y'all. No, I refuse.
And dang, I was gonna wrap it up too.
I was doing my best not to interrupt you, Kev.
I know. I had one more thing to say. I just can't remember right now. All right, I'll let you guys go.
Shiesty, what do you consider broke? Just to put it in the chat. What do you consider broke?
I'm sorry, I remember.
Go ahead.
Okay. And ladies, do not downplay yourself because the black culture says you're not going to get a good man because you're too educated and you're too high paying and you're too stuck up in your ways. There's nothing wrong with you understanding your value and wanting the best for yourself. And that's what all this toxic talk is going to make you think, that you got to, not you guys, some with some of what you guys said, some things that you guys said. There's always going to be somebody who's going to try to downplay you and try to hold you back. And that's why you got to get away from it. Even if you got to get away from black culture itself, black culture is toxic. Like I've always said, they're going to tell you that you can get a job, you can get an education, but you can't be a housewife. Or if you end up being a housewife, they're going to say you're a bum and that you mooch off your husband and you disrespect them. And just because you have like a disagreement or you get emotional, they say that you're no good for your husband. Like, nah, freak that, man. So do what's best for you, and yeah, don't lower your standards.
Yo, I love how Kevin just invents stuff that nobody said.
Yeah,
and then tries to make a point off it because ain't no one said any of that stuff. Hey, Kev, check this out. Hey, everybody in the chat, the fact that Shiesty Bum agrees with Kevin lets you know where her mental acuity is. That's all I need to say. Let my fan rock. Number two, Yo, let her rock. That's my fan. She a fan. She a fan. She a fan. Is what it is. But damn it, I just left. Damn it, Kevin. Was a good point too.
Hey, Shiesty,
hey,
Shiesty. Everybody on here is way over that, but you still call us Dusties. So
facts. Let us talk
for
with
the record, but
you feel me? But damn it, it's gone again. You know I got ADHD, Trevor. Damn. Oh, hey, Kev, it's not the black community telling these women things like that. It's the statistics. They're ending up alone. Black people aren't telling educated black women that 3 out of 4 of them aren't going to be married. Statistics are telling them that. AKA life. AKA it's what's happening. So what do you want to, you people out there can stay with Kevin. Yeah, we don't care what no one says. We're going to do what we want. Cool, because you're going to be the statistic. That's what statistics mean. It means keep doing the F stuff. You're going to be that. Hey, if you keep not going to school, you're going to be a dropout. If you keep having unprotected sex, you're going to be a statistic who gets an STD. These are just things that occur. They're probabilities. I don't know what you guys want, but it's cool. Do what you want.
Statistics are fake numbers to make your argument look good when it's not correct. That's what it is.
And as soon as he says that, I know him and Shiesty belong together. Go ahead, bro. Enjoy your life.
So MD says that's a good question, Trev. What is broke? To me, being broke is relative to the things that you want or what other people think you should have to be around them. It's a social distraction. So I will agree with MD on that. Me and MD don't agree too much, especially on Tuesdays. Y'all make sure and come to Tate Fist Politics tomorrow night at 6:30. The politics of sex. Trevor is married. I'm sure his wife works. That's why he's middle class. Yeah, we are. We're considered middle class. We're considered middle class. That's fine. That's cool. Let me see.
Yo, she said 60,000. That's what, like a little under 30 an hour? We all make that.
I'm black and slow. I don't know the math.
We all make.
And Shiesty, you know what's funny? I did start out driving the forklift. Now I'm the third highest in command, and that's just behind the 2 owners. So go figure. Not bad not bad for the kid from Jamaica.
Hey, I failed up. I failed up because I was smart, and I fell into a multi-billion-dollar company, and now I work with engineers. So hey, there you go. And I do stocks.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true at all, Shiesty. But I get it. I know you. I know what your role is. I know what your role is.
Yeah,
so
she a hater. She can hate. Hey, we need you, boo boo. Keep on hating. I hope you buy an extra bonnet to go with your mask, and keep your fake Chinese eyes covered, and you come catch your eyebrows flossy. Keep them going.
And I bet you that's not even her in the picture.
Of course, that's not her.
That she just stole some out, because I'm pretty sure I've seen that picture plenty of times. But
of course we have. Don't nobody believe that's her. She not fine. She got 52 wigs and a bald spot. Ain't nobody worried about Shiesty Bum.
And probably got a bunch of kids too. So let's get into the namesake of the show, because Kev just waiting to rock. So I will say this, Kev. I will say this. I think. So here again, to the people that say that I want to hog everything, you guys are idiots. I think whatever we say here, you should then clip it, and do one of your things that you do on your channel, because I'm pretty sure you're going to add a lot more to this than what we're going to say, because you already know what our answer is. So I know you're going. So I'm giving you the permission to go ahead and take this portion of the video and clip it. And again, you guys subscribe to Kevin's channel, Kev the Maker. He's been dropping these Black History shorts every day, but they aren't your typical Black History shorts. They aren't of like real Black History figures. They're about like superheroes, Uncle Phil, anime characters and stuff like that. But his commentary on it is really, really funny, especially the one, was it yesterday, talking about the guy's roster? That was really funny. So, but anyway, let's get into the namesake of the show. It's a thin line between love and hate. Who was the real villain? So, speaking of who was the real villain, we're talking about the two main characters. You had Brandy, played by the lovely Lynn Whitfield, and you had Darnell, played by Martin Lawrence. And we know, if I mean, I would hope that everybody in this chat watched that movie. And I'm kind of side-eyeing Keela, because I feel like Keela would be the only person to tell me she never watched this movie before. But if hopefully everybody watches so they know where we're going. So Mike, Wayne, who between Darnell and Brandy, who do you think was the villain and why? Because I want Kev to really just surmise everything.
Well, Brandy was the villain. I mean, yeah, she was the villain. Because she tried to kill the man because he messed around. I'll start there. I'll just start there, and then I'll let Kev come in, and I'll come
so
back.
Keela says she saw it. Good. Mike, who was the real villain, Brandy or Darnell, and why?
Villain is a definition. It means the person who was evil in the show. Darnell was an asshole, yes, but he wasn't the villain. Brandy was the villain. Not only did she try to kill him, but she beat herself up and tried to get him a charge. Like, I know that y'all like, but that's backwards. He tried to kill a black man. We go through that. Trying to get me in the system to ruin my life and career and my future. That's crazy. Try to label me a woman beater. That's crazy. That sounds like things Drake would do. That's insanity.
You keep throwing the shots at Drake.
Because I have to hear Kevin do it all the time.
What is it with Drake? Like, I don't understand what, because I don't listen to Drake, so I don't know what's his deal.
Drake is a cornball. See, this is my thing. I respected him. He's like Nicki. When they rapped, I loved it. I love when they rap. Then he stopped rapping and became a pop star. And then he would go off and became an Afro this and like an Afro beat star. And he wants to do everything but actually rap all the time. And that's cool. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to grow. But when you're growing, don't act like you still part of this now. You left and did your thing. That's cool, but you don't get to act like you still run this and then try to come back and tell us what's cool, try to tell us what's popping, you're a pop star. Go be that. Don't act like you in the culture. You're not. And then he comes here and he does type of stuff. This man has slept with so many people's girlfriends. He's that slimy friend you have that don't nobody like that's around. You know what I'm saying? The dude, like you over there, you trying to holler at the girl and he walk up and he drop his wallet. Oh, my bad. these bands in my pocket. He that type of nigga. He the type of dude you knew him when you was young and he couldn't get no bras, but now he got money. So he try to act like no matter what's happening, his money's gonna make him the ish. That's who he is, bro. He was never one of us, bro. He's just really good at making music. And because black people are so pathetic, they love to let people into the barbecue. Oh, come on to the cookout. Everybody come on in. What? That nigga Camille Rock, he definitely could come to my cookout. Sorry ass. Oh, don't get me started on Drake, bro. This man, please. And all he wanted, you remember before DMX when it was puffy, shiny suit season? You remember that?
Wait, say that again?
I said, you remember before DMX and before Locks in them when it was puffy time, when it was shiny suit, everything?
Uh-huh.
And then DMX came and destroyed all that? That's who Drake is,
real
bro.
Lyrics.
Yeah, that's who Drake is. Drake has lyrics. He don't use them because the same way Jay-Z don't use them anymore because he's trying to be a pop. They're trying to be pop. They're trying to be poppy. They want to get money. Cool. You don't get to be a money maker and be down for the culture at the same time. You can't be both. You pick your side. Stay over there. Stop trying to come over here and make us look like we crazy when we say you ain't one of us. You not. That's all right. Go be lame and stay on that side. It's okay. That's all I'm saying.
So Kev dropping hearts to Shiesty in the chat. What's wrong with you, man? I'm about to kick you off, man. What's wrong with you? Hey, Shiesty calling Ricardo a tether. So let me say this real quick before Kev go ahead and just obliterate everything. that is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I did watch it again recently within the past month just because I wanted to make sure that what I was about to say was actual and factual. Brandy is absolutely the real villain in the movie because all the stuff that Mike said, yeah, Mike is right on that. She beat herself up, you know, she left a man broken down in front of the police station. All that I could forgive because that's typical relationships that you just see is unhealthy relationships, but sometimes in the community it is typical relationship. What makes her the real villain is because when he approached her the first time and she said that she wasn't interested, she still came to the club. And it wasn't until she saw that another woman showed him some interest is that all of a sudden she flipped. And now all of a sudden he's her man. And let me send my limo to go pick you up. And let me buy you all these suits. And don't forget it's my birthday. Don't miss my birthday. And oh, I'm going to put it on him real good. You know, we lie when you do that. I mean, hey, in that position, you could pretty much ask us anything and we're probably going to lie about it just because of the position that it is. So when she had the time to escape, well, she didn't not even escape because she didn't even have to put herself in that situation. She already let him know that she wasn't interested in him, even though he did the fake, oh, I want to see the house and I want to do this. It was not until she saw Regina King, who at the time wasn't even checking for him. She literally came there with her dude, but she felt that energy coming off. And then all of a sudden she like, oh no, I can't let this happen. Even though I don't want him, I'll be damned if I let another man have him. And then she absolutely ended up ruining that guy's life. So you could say, oh, he was a womanizer. He was this and that. That was established from the beginning of the movie. We all knew that was what he was. Nobody ever said that he wasn't a womanizer, that he didn't get plenty of women, but he was a young, soon to be rich guy, going to be part owner in the club. What else did you expect from him? He is what he was what he was. She's the one that took it a step further and was like, you know what? Now that I see another woman invading on my territory, which I don't even have, now I'm going to put my claws in and I'm going to ruin his life. I'm going to ruin her life. I'm going to try to get in a fight with his mom. I'm going to do all this foolishness. I'm going to burn bacon and try to burn the man's house down. Like Mike said earlier, I'm going to put an orange in my sock and beat my ass with it. Come on, man. You can't, there's no way you could weigh all those factors, Kev, and not say that she is absolutely emphatically the villain in this movie.
Wow, that was a great speech, but yeah, Brandy is definitely the hero in this story. Darnell is the villain. Darnell is a hypocrite, a liar, a thief, womanizer, stalker, and ugly. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking about that one. But okay, well, do you have pictures, or do you have like a certain format you want to do, or you were just talking?
No, we're going to let you ride. I didn't put.
Oh, bet. Okay, let me rock.
Did you notice that everything Kevin just said you could say about Brandy too?
Let me
she
rock.
lied, she stole, she tried to kill, she all the stuff he said. Brandy did it too, but he only sees it when the guy does it. It's hilarious.
Let me tell you what Darnell did. How about that, chat? In the beginning of the movie, this lady was minding her own business while this man was with his bummy ass friend who came up to her and said she stuck up. Y'all remember that, right? So he tried to get her number. She was not interested. Cool. Then she comes to the club, minding her own business, trying to shake some booty and look good. And she was looking crisp. Delicious. And then guess what? He thought that she came for him. She might just live in the neighborhood. She might just try to look for a good time. But then he goes off and shoots his shot. Then he gets turned down. Correct? Correct. That's what happened. So instead of taking no for an answer, what does he do? He looks at her license plate. What type of creep does this? Looks at her license plate, finds her place of work, her job basically, goes there with some flowers to harass her. She says no again. Even try to he even messed up her what do you call it? Her lalik crystal bird or crystal elephant. Very disrespectful. Get your greasy hands off my damn merchandise. And then she had to get security to kick him out. And did he go out without a fight? No, he damn near wanted to fight the security. So that's what 4 strikes I just mentioned. And then, oh my gosh, there's more. Then what else did he do? He got kicked out. Oh yeah, she was trying to sell a house because she's trying to make a job, because you guys will say, oh, if you're educated and you have money, you're not gonna get a husband. Well, she got to take care of herself, so she's trying to sell her house. This nigga pretends that he has money to buy $1 million house. He pops up in the house, wastes her time, says, oh, I can't afford it. And then she just breaks down because she's like, oh my God, this nigga won't leave me alone unless I call the police. Let me give him a chance. She gives him a chance. They go horse riding. Then he tries to force himself upon her, upon that nice little booty. She says no. Then what does he do? He says, listen, since you acting all stuck up and not trying to give me none, you the weird one, because I don't know why you don't trust me. Well, I wonder why. How do you watch this movie and think she's a villain? No means no. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Kev. I'm about to mute my mic, man. You rocking out. Go ahead.
Yo, boom, buckle. No means no, brother.
Bro, I'm gonna cut
no
you.
Poom poom for you. That's it.
I'm gonna stab you in the ankle.
I went on a date with you. We went on a couple of dates. I'm trying to tell you, I don't trust you. I've been hurt before. So she gives him a chance, goes to the club, says, hey, look, can we talk? Then what does he do? He gets her in her house, in bed. She cries to this man. My heart.
Oh, no, Kev, you skipped the whole part. Nope.
What I skip?
The club.
The club.
I just said that.
Yeah, but you didn't say what happened in the club.
Because it doesn't fit his point.
Let's not let the facts get in the way of a good story.
Exactly.
Mention the club, Kev.
She wanted to get her man back. There's nothing wrong with that. She felt bad because he gaslit her.
Wow.
He gaslit her. He made her feel like she was not worthy.
Yo, you gotta make a drop for when Kevin just goes off the rails.
Yo, you see how wicked Kevin is?
Well, they were dating at the time.
They weren't dating, Kev.
They were on the horseback ride. They were in the club dancing. They were dating.
He was trying to get to know her then.
That's dating. What the boom buckle.
But Kev, so you skipped over the part where she comes to the club and she's dancing, and it's not until she saw Regina King that all of a sudden, now that's my man. You skipped that part.
That's her man. Okay, that's not her man. But she had to go get him back. And what did she do? She get her man back. That's what she did. Why are you complaining?
How can you get what you never had?
She had him already. Well, either way, she got him back. That's it. That's it, bro.
This man, hey Mike,
he went to the club and got her man back. That's it.
This man argument is crumbling.
It never had cookies. He built it on sand.
Semantics. She got her man back. End of story. That's it. It don't matter what happened in the club. What happened in the club happened in the club. We talk about after. All right. She got her man back. And guess what this man do? Let her get vulnerable. She opened up her heart to him. She says, listen, I can't get hurt again. I can't. I've been done dirty before, and I can't take it. Do you love me? Do you need me? Do you want me? And he said the L word. The L word. You don't say that to everybody. You might say that if you're from New York. What's up, love? What's up, beloved? But you don't say that when you're trying to get some cooch, bro. And then guess what? He dove in because you even the cameraman knew that was the wrong thing to do because it zoomed in right to his face. Is he gonna do it? He did it. He did it. And the deed is done. I was done with this man. If you since you guys can't see me, I'm wiping my hands. In Creole, they say m'lave mes mains. I wash my hands with this nigga. I wash my hands with that. So then she wakes up in the morning because they, what I'm saying, they bumping pelvises. And what happened? Something happened.
That's when she told him take the car and come back tonight because I'll tonight's my birthday.
Oh my gosh. She was spoiling this man. He did not deserve it. He did not deserve it. And he forgot to go to her birthday party, left her all alone to sleep with some other chick after she done said, E. Lewis, your mama. No, I'm joking.
Hey, Mike, Wayne, y'all could check, y'all could thing it, y'all could chime in. Did he sleep with Regina King anytime in the movie?
He was with another woman.
They
That's it.
they chilled out for the night.
They stayed. I think he stayed overnight, but they didn't do anything.
Okay, so
but
Kev,
let me say
Kev
this.
made it up basically. Okay.
Yeah. But let
He
me
made
say
up
this.
everything. This whole show was made up in Kevin's delusional mind, where men can never be right.
So let me say one thing, Kev. All right. So what the movie showed was a lot of. All right. When the minute he showed up at her job and got the information and showed up at her job with no flowers, immediately she was more than interested. Immediately.
Yep.
Because it showed persistent. And the length that he went through to find her, immediately she was interested. But she had to play, she had to play it off. When he showed up at the job site and she got out the car and he got out the car and he had the bird that was there and she saw the bird, that's when he got her. Because he paid attention to what she liked, he was persistent. That 9 out of 10 times, that's women nature showing persistence and going the length to show that you want them. So I'm gonna land there. I mean, we can go through the other stuff, and then she got manipulative and narcissistic, but you skipping all that. When she was, when she was on the couch and saying, "Do you love me?" because I can't get hurt, that's because she can't control her emotions if she doesn't win. Okay, that's all that means. When women say that, I can't get hurt, do you? Because that's the dating game. Sorry, that's just the game. You win, you lose. You give up the tail. Sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes men don't like you after sex. Handle it like an adult. She didn't handle it like an adult. Now, you can say he shouldn't have said I love you and all that. Okay, fair enough, but that's the game. But going as far as she going because she didn't win and the other woman did, come on, bro.
I got a quick question.
All right.
When he was in bed with his best friend, making out with her, is that not infidelity?
No. Infidelity.
You have to be married, you biscuit head.
They weren't married. They weren't.
Well, is it cheating?
No, they weren't. Lord,
they weren't in a relationship, Kev.
I can't
in a
stand
relationship.
Kevin. And all he's gonna say is semantics.
Wait. What about the part?
Semantics.
What about the part when she was in the limo and he was like, "Hey, I got to go hand things to the club." She's like, "Nah, I'll buy you a club, and you ain't got to do this, and you ain't got to do this. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you." Right?
Look at that, Wayne. Rich, wealthy woman trying to manipulate him and control him with toys. Just
there it is.
Sounds a little groomy. Sounds a little groomy.
Yeah, sounds groomy to me.
Man. You can't spoil your man. That's what you're saying. So I can't spoil my girl if I got a girl. Y'all.
Yo, Kevin is so foolish.
You are something else.
He is so full of it. It's nuts. Yo, Kev.
Oh gosh.
Kev.
You didn't see the controlling nature in her, but go ahead, Mike. You got it. Go ahead.
Didn't you tell me that we're kings and queens and we have to see when things are in front of us and what they are? Didn't you tell me that, like, face to face?
Isn't it illegal to stalk people?
You're not answering my question, sir. I asked you a question. You talk about illegalities. I asked you a simple question.
What was the question?
See, I don't even want to talk to you no more. I'm moving on. So, like I said, it is. This is what happens, chat. When you want to make a point, but you don't have no facts, you can just invent your own facts. And that is what Kevin is the best in the world at. I'm the best at logical and facts, and Kevin's the best at alternative logic. And that's what I'm gonna call you, alternative logic. That's you, bro. That's your thing. You need to make a channel called Alternative Logic because you're out of your mind.
Mike.
Just say you hate men. Just say you hate men. It'll save us a lot of time.
Mike, we're friends, right?
I love you to death, bro. You my bro.
And you just said you love me, right?
Of course.
If you told me you love me, wouldn't that imply we're friends?
Wouldn't
that imply we're friends?
I want to sleep with you.
God.
I love you too, bro. That means we're friends. Now, if you went behind my back and you were with another man,
No, they're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Yo, Kevin's hilarious.
dirty behind my back, that would mean we're not friends. You lied
have
to me. You
This is why you got to
manipulated.
go and check
That's what
out
it means.
Kev's show, man. The man is talented. He's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Kev,
Hey, Kev
Hey,
is very,
Kev.
very funny. Very
Hey,
funny.
Kev, how long have we known each other?
I don't know. It's been a while though.
Oh, over a year?
More than a year, yeah.
Oh, that's
More than
it.
2 years? It's been a couple years.
I'd say more than 4.
All right. If that first week we met, I told you I loved you, you my brother, would you have taken me seriously?
Bruh, they hung out. They went on
Get him,
dates.
Mike. Get him,
Just
went
Mike.
on dates.
Answer the goddamn question,
Just answer
Kev.
my
They
question.
went on dates.
Nigga, you
Answer
act
the
like
question,
he
Kev.
had a gray hair when the show stopped. He was the same age. It was a couple weeks. Don't nobody fall in love in a couple weeks.
That you don't even know. We don't even know the timetable. Let's be honest. But,
Neither do
bro,
you.
Oh, gee.
bro.
Well, the movie was
My
only
ex
2 hours, so-
told me she loved me 6 months into the relationship, bro. Like, let's.
Yeah, 6 months.
Kev, I asked Nene to marry me 6 months into the relationship.
Yes,
So
months.
six months versus a matter of days or weeks, big damn difference.
Let me ask you this.
Let me say this real quick, Kev.
Go ahead.
Muffin. Drop your channel.
Oh yeah. Drop your channel again. So again, at the beginning, remember when he first approached her? And she, what's the first thing she did? She was like, "Let me explain something to you. I have an MBA from something. I run my own company. I do this. There's nothing you could bring to me that I can't buy myself. Blah 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 blah." And he still ended up GTD. What's GTD, fellas? He got the draws. So miss me with all of that. Oh, hear me roar. I'm this and that, educated and blah 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 blah. At the end of the day, he still talked her out of it. So that it is.
He dropped. That is the fastest I ever seen Kevin drop his channel in my life. Hey Kevin, if I have to be at your marriage to Shiesty Bum, I'm gonna punch you in the chest.
She got money, sure.
So Kev, finish though, because so after he got it, and remember she dropped the birthday cake with the big ass knife. Again, now here you talk about him stalking her, but never did he once drop no cake with a big knife in it. Never did he break into her house and burn no bacon. Never did she beat herself up with soap. And oh man, you don't threaten a black man's mama. You don't pull up to a black man's house and threaten to fight his mama. So you tell me who's doing all the crazy traits here.
She was in his house cooking. Why are we making stuff up? She was in an apron doing what a real woman should. Cook for her man.
I love it.
Stop playing with Brandon. Stop it.
Hey, Kev,
and
you know
y'all
what?
skipping details. Because he had his out. He was talking to his homeboy on the phone. Then he went back inside of her. All inside intimately. All in them guts. And he said he loved her again.
He didn't say that.
He might have said he loved her again. I don't remember. Let's watch the movie then. But anyways.
Yo.
He snuck out in the morning. Right? Had a chat.
It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier for me when Kevin is going at y'all and I don't have to defend it. It's a lot more fun on this side. Get him, Kev.
This is crazy, man. This is Kev.
Right, anyway.
Kev, let's just say what it is. You ain't okay.
He hates men. Just say it.
Do you think it's a little excessive that she forced him into this tub and threw the toaster in there? You don't think that was a little excessive?
I'm mad it didn't work. What the heck?
So you down for murder, right? You down for killing black men?
100%. Some people gotta go. I'm like Thanos, bro. I don't even like half of y'all niggas. Snap. Get out of here, bro.
That's all I needed. Thank you, sir. I'll never be mad at you again.
You were okay with her burning down Smitty's club?
Oh, that was fine. Smitty deserved it because he hired a bum.
Oh.
Duh.
I think Nikki put in the chat earlier the quote that Smitty said, make smarter choices. Don't let my daughter's here, so I can't say it. Don't let your main vein get you in trouble. Don't think with your main vein, think with your head. So Smitty was giving him wisdom. but it's okay for her to burn this club down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's like when you hire a ratchet dude from McDonald's, and the dudes from the block sees him working, and they start shooting up the place, or they start fighting, just like you see in like the Popeyes videos. Yeah, that's what you get for hiring hood rats. You gotta inherit their problems. So same thing. You hired a bum from the street. You gave him opportunity to be like, hey, listen, I need a predecessor for my club. I need a partner. I'm gonna hire you. You should have went for the homeboy who gets no play. But hey, listen, it is what it is, man. That's what you get when you hire people who don't respect you. But anyways, that's besides the point. So she planned a nice dinner for my boy after spoiling him. And then instead of showing appreciation, what do? He goes behind her back, sleeps with his friend. Well, let's not say sleep, but he's making out with her friend, basically, with his friend, basically. So of course she's gonna be upset. And you know what? She thought, okay, let me go get my man back. I'm break in the locks, cook him a nice meal, and forget about everything. And then instead of being understanding, instead of being like, hey, listen, you can't be doing that, yo. You can't be doing that. He threw her on the wall. I was upset. Ooh! I was about to punch my TV screen, bro. Oh my goodness. Threw her on the wall, and that was it. After that, she snapped. And then this is where you guys are getting all the problems, because maybe, hey, listen, if I was a man, I'd be terrified too, because ain't nothing scarier than a woman scorn. I should know. I've had exes pop up at my door. I've had my roommate be like, hey, such and such looking for you. What? Again? I thought I got rid of her.
And that's why you act this way. You scared. Tell him you scared.
Yeah, this is the boogeyman story for me. But yeah, and then she started going nuts, which listen, I don't even blame her, because okay. I'm gonna end it like this. Let's say it's me and you, Trev, right? Me and you, Trev, we friends, right? I would assume.
Yeah, we good. You've been to my house before, so yeah.
Okay, we're cool. How about that? All right, so we're cool. Let's say I'm doing bad, and because I used to work at the bank. So at the bank, we used to have to show people like different products they can use to like grow their money and stuff like that, like their IRA or 401k. So let's say me and you are cool. We're talking. I'm like, hey, Trev, listen, we just got this product at the bank. Like, listen, if you give me your IRA or your 401k, I promise you I can grow it. I can make sure that you get something nice when you retire. And you're like, I mean, there is 50K in there. There is 100K in there. Like, I've been burned before. I'm not really comfortable with that. And then I come to you like, bro, like, Trev, listen, I'm a friend. Like, you can trust me. And listen, I'm doing bad right now. So I'm doing all type of emotional manipulating. You're still like, nah, I'm not comfortable with that. And then I come to your job. While you're working, while you're trying to provide for your family. And I'm like, hey, Trev, listen, I brought you some chocolate and stuff like that. Yo, listen, it's good, man. And listen, I promise you it's gonna work. Then after work, you go to your house, and I'm in front of your house, and I'm ready to sell you some more. And then you finally break down and be like, okay, let me try it. But do you promise that I'm gonna get my money back? Do you promise that this is a good product? And I'd be like, I swear on my mama, on Jeebus. And then you lose all your money. Now you want to crash out. Do I deserve for you coming to my house and asking for your money back, sneaking into my house? Do I deserve that? Do I deserve you destroying my car? Do I deserve you crashing out and trying to shoot me and throw a toaster in the bathtub? Hell yeah, I deserve that.
No,
because you trusted me, and that was your money, and I betrayed you.
If I invest money with a broker, I assume the risk that I may not make my money back, or I may lose it. Come on, hey, listen. Let me tell you something. If that could shout out to Vancat in the building. That is the worst comparison I've ever heard, and we even made some terrible ones on this show.
Whoa, that is the best,
absolute worst.
That is the best comparison, because what I did to you is harassment and coercion, which there are laws because of that. Therefore, brokers cannot bother you trying to get into your pockets. We're not on her side, because there's no law against that. There's no consequences against lying and getting poom until it becomes an issue. Until she makes it an issue, I mean. But either way, I rest my case. Ladies, I'm on your side. These people, these dudes like Darnell are wilding. But go ahead.
So what? So what Kev basically did, it would have been easier if Kev would have just been like, the man had a lot of hoes. I don't like it.
That's all he's saying.
Because that's the problem.
He don't like men. Just say
that's
he don't
the
like
problem,
men.
right?
He's just jealous. He ain't got no bras. It's okay.
Hey, Kev, don't ever stop being yourself, man. Like for real. Man, hey, man, Vancat is in the building, man. Tomorrow night, TFP at 6:30. You may have some people invade the show tomorrow night, Vancat. So Kev, go ahead and get your clothes out, man. You done made my and you got a new fan in Shicey Bum, because Shicey Bum say the rest of us are dusty. She only like you, which is fine. But go ahead and give us your clothes out, man.
I moisturize very well. But thank you, my people. Listen, I'm on everybody's side who's on my side. So
hey Kev, get that number, bro. I ain't mad at you. I'll make sure I stay away when Shiesty Bum's around. I just won't hang with you.
So Kev, before you go though, before you go, we are I am in the process of making some changes in the backyard. So when we have our annual Juneteenth party this year, don't be surprised if we do a live podcast. I think that'll be real fun because you guys have been over enough, and I never pull the microphones out, but as because it be hot. So we gonna pull the microphones out.
Your wife pull a microphone out this Christmas.
Well, yeah, that was a sing karaoke, but I'm talking about we about to pull out the microphones to do a live show. Can you imagine us doing an actual live show with all that liquor that be over here?
Yes.
Come on, man. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my god. I'll be unhinged like a son of a bitch. Oh yeah, Moon Goddess. We gonna go live. Wait, definitely not invited to the cookout. Wait a minute. Wait, no, Keela, what you mean you're not invited to the cookout?
No. She's talking about something different.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but yeah, you know, we're gonna definitely do a live version because I think, man, Wayne, you gotta just, even if you could come in for a couple hours, man. You know,
man, just let's set it up.
You be
just
doing
give me a heads up, and I'll fly in. It's all good. Let's do it.
Whenever Juneteenth is, I think Juneteenth is the 19th, so we're gonna do it probably that Saturday, I think.
I bet.
Hey, Trevor, go ahead and set up a thing on the side, because if Moon Goddess is gonna be there in the audience, we just gotta have a little side section so that Wayne can get up and just move to the next table so they can argue by themselves.
Oh man, I know the ladies waiting on me, but guess what?
Oh yeah,
I'll be ready.
Oh God, and yeah. Oh my goodness. Hey, let me tell you something. If y'all never been to a party at my house and seen the court jester that is E when he get on a couple of drinks. Oh my goodness.
That nigga swore he was puffy.
Man, bro, that guy, man, is just, oh my god, just too funny. So, all right, Kev, go ahead and finish giving your let me see. Trevor celebrates FBA. So, Shicey, I'm more black than you are. You know why? Because I put more money into the government. I'm almost certain. I thought
she wasn't black. Isn't she Asian or something?
I'm almost certain. I don't know what the hell she is. I'm almost certain I pay more money in taxes than you. So I put more money in the government than you do. So I got a bigger, I could talk the way I do. Shout out to the queen of the Straight Talk Society in the building. All right, Mocha telling me it's time to go. So Kev, go and finish giving your clothes out.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely down for a live show. Yeah, just let me know so I can get my shea butter ready and stuff like that.
So Kev, will you be coming solo? That's the main question.
No, he bringing Shiesty.
Oh.
She Florida bound, sure. All right, y'all. Either way, like I said, Darnell is the villain, Brandy is the hero. It's just that sometimes a hero don't win in their own stories, but it'd be like that. Eventually she'll get out of jail. But all right, fellas, it was fun. Hopefully you guys don't take it personal.
Man.
And
hey, Kev,
I am Jamaican, by the way. I know.
Kev, not Jamaican.
Kev, clip the last part of the video and then you could do voiceovers over it and add pictures to it. I could do it, but I don't have the time to do it. So I'm telling you to do it.
Oh, I guess Shiesty can't come.
Then you could talk. Then you could talk all the shit that you want over it.
Of the review.
Yeah.
Okay, if I got time.
Yeah, you just copy the link to the video, and then you could just chop off the last 30 minutes.
Got you. All right, bet. Yeah. All right, cool.
Or before you leave the studio, it gives you the option to download it. Download the recording. So yeah, man, you'll figure it out though. So Wayne, Black Lion, man, glad to see you back, man. Go and give us your closeout.
Yes, sir. Man, real easy, man. Black men, don't forget to take care of yourself. And June 20th, right?
So whatever day June, I think Juneteenth is on the 19th. So
Okay.
so whatever
That day
day
after.
whatever day that is, we'd normally do it the Saturday that Saturday.
All right, I'm locked in. Okay, cool.
Well, we'll send out the official invite when we get closer.
I bet I'll be there. And you say we doing live?
Yes, sir.
You recording live video or just recording live?
I mean, we just gonna hit the record button and they be audio, live audio.
All right, bet. Let's do it.
June 21st.
Right,
so she's saying June 21st.
All right, there it is. All right, I'm there. Mike,
Blue Chip,
you the king. Trail, you the king. Kev, Young Bull, that's the Young Bull, man. Hey, y'all go check out his show. I'm in his page. Check out Tate Fist Politics tomorrow with my boy Cardi. Shout out to all them boys, MD, Van Cat, Cliff. What's up with everybody in the chat? What next week? We got another show, right? Next week?
No, the week after.
A week after. All right. See y'all in 2 weeks, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, Wayne.
Yep.
Mike, go and give us the closeout. But before you do, answer the $1 million question. Will you be bringing somebody to the barbecue?
That would be up to her. I don't want to speak for my queen. She's an intelligent woman who is logical and she can make decisions for herself, and she just respects my masculinity. And as soon as I get off this, I'm about to go start to talking to her. But anyway, we will see. She does have an invite, so tell Nene I need a bypass. If I bring her, she coming through. But if you know what I'm saying, I gotta make sure Nene know. Secondly, Moon Goddess, you gotta shoot me your Cash App because your boy gonna need some candy. And I want to throw a little something at you to, make it a little easier for you to get it. Unless you get like a hook, you got a hookup or something. Just want to show love. Thank you, Miss Nene. Much appreciated. If we do the live show, I'm down. And I'm down to watch people argue. I wish everybody could just show up. That'd be dope.
Oh no, we doing the live show. I'm pulling the mics out. We're gonna have a little ducked off spot. We doing the live show.
That'd be dope. And make sure Kevin doesn't sit next to me.
For that, I start drinking early at those things, so I be good and sauce.
Bro, y'all don't want me tipsy, bro. Y'all want me to be level-headed. Y'all don't want me tipsy. So I'm gonna keep, and I ain't gotta bring nothing because Nene wouldn't give me my bottle back, so I already got a bottle there.
But you have. Hey, listen. How you going? You know what? I ain't even gonna put you out there like that.
I brought 2 bottles.
But you don't have a bottle. I just finished that the other night.
I didn't even get to taste it.
But you drank the whole thing of the other one.
No, I didn't. I gave it out. I got 1 cup. I only got 1 cup. You didn't see when everybody was taking some? Dr. Mia got some. What's his name? Wife got some. Your wife got some. Everybody drank it. I didn't drink it all.
I ain't getting none. I mean, it's not like I need it anymore, but I ain't getting none. Yeah, Nene said she didn't get any.
She was right there with me when she opened it. She got the first cup.
Yeah, you got. I don't know, man. You gonna have to do a make good on that one,
bro. I bought 4 bottles of that the white bottle, and I've never tasted any of it.
You brought that many? Well, I'm telling you, I just finished one the other night. that I had
in my
the
life. In my life.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Moon got it. Put it in the chat. You remember when the rosé bottle that I bought and I was passing out? Didn't everybody drink off that? I didn't drink none. I got one little cup. I was too busy messing with Moon Goddess' daughter because I was trying to, the Bel Air. I was trying to draft her ass. I wanted Moon Goddess' daughter at MIR. That's my dog.
Keela says she gonna bring a couple bottles. So there you go.
Nah,
hey, Ricardo, you better have your ass there. Okay. Bone saying he drunk. So hey, listen, man, Ricardo, if you know the date from now, and we in February now. So talk. Hey, you married to my cousin, so talk to her. Let her know that the kids are more than welcome for that event. So y'all got to be here. Van Cat, you don't live too far from me. You don't live further than Mike and Kev. So get the day off. Do something. Bring your ass down here.
I would just like it to be known that Moon Goddess said Mike is right. It was the sexiest thing I've seen all year. It is beautiful. I just took a screenshot. I'm about to put it on there. I'm about to put it on my Facebook and my Instagram. I'm gonna let that thing shine. You feel me? But I only got one little piece of cup. Nikki, if you want to come, you could come. All goodness.
Well, hold on now. You can't. I don't know who Nikki is. You can't be. You can't be invited. Hold on. I want to meet Venkat. You never met Venkat. That's weird.
Neither have I.
Wait, you never met? Oh yeah, because we all went to different schools. Me and Venkat
y'all went to Dillard. Y'all Dillard scum. Hey, what's up, Lonnie? Well, man, I want her in MIR so bad, bro.
Who is Nikki?
Nikki is mine. That's
okay. Because that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to be rude and be like, hell no, you can't come to my house. No, yeah, you could.
I was gonna tell you, I was gonna be like, think about it, bro. Who else would I invite?
Oh God, Nikki, my brother went to Creek. Oh man. Yeah, my brother. Unfortunately, my brother went there. So, all right, man. I'm about to close out though, because the little one pointing to her imaginary clock.
All right. Shout out to all my MIR people. You know what it is. We 5 strong. People keep saying I'm the leader. I am not the leader. I am just the CEO. I just happened to start it, and my name's in it, so I'm no longer calling it Mike is right. It's MIR, because we all equal. I don't lead over my dudes. We all leaders in our own right. We do what it do. You feel me? Squad, love, everybody in the chat, love, even Shiesty Bum. One day we gonna get you a house so you're not a bum anymore, but I'm pretty sure you'll be shiesty to the end of your life. You can't help it. Much love. Shout out to Nikki, girl, you know what I'm saying, over there looking good. Anyway, shout out to Moon. Let me know, because your boy need the candy. That candy was hitting. Shout out to Soldier, because his candy was hitting too. Whoo! I had to give some to my ex-wife because she needed some. But don't tell nobody I said that. Love to everybody. I'm gonna go have a nice salad, and I'm gonna go talk to my lady. Deuces.
All right, Mike. Oh man. Oh, there you have it. Straight Talk Society, another fantastic episode of Man Talk Monday. We will be back not this coming Monday, but the Monday after that. We're on the bi-weekly schedule on the show just because the time it's very time consuming. Yeah, Mike do be giving you a outro, boy. Mike, as I told Mike need to go in the corner somewhere with a microphone and a tape recorder and just start talking. And he could chop up everything and make about 100 shows. Like Mike could get 100 shows done in a few hours. Literally just start talking. But yeah, man. So thankful for everybody that came out, man. Those of you watching over on Twitter, whoever came over, I'm gonna drop the link on Facebook, man. Hey, I appreciate that. You got to go fix me a plate, man. Yeah, I'm about to grub, man. I don't like to really eat after 8 o'clock, but I'm hungry, so we got to make it do what it do. Peace to everybody that came through. Moon Goddess, Ricardo. Hey man, Shiesty Bum, man. I love when you come over here because you troll the shit out of me. It doesn't bother me. I really don't care at all. Because I got who I got. So you know what I mean? Oh, good. It doesn't matter to me. Nikki, Juan is Israel. Shout out to my boy E. Shout out to my boy Cliff. Hey man, everybody else that came through, Soldier, Bones, everybody, man, peace to you. We will see you guys tomorrow night for Tape Fist Politics, the politics of sex. part 2, just so you guys know, it's not, we ain't gonna be talking about anything nasty, and well, Ricardo involved, so you never really know. But it's more so when Venkat does those type of shows, it's more like political sex scandals. So because it is a political show, so that's what it is. So yeah, so there you go, man. But hey, man, appreciate everybody from coming through, man. For Mike, Wayne, Young Master Kev. Hey, Kev knew he had no argument. He knew he had no argument, but I love Kev was going to die on that hill, boy. He was going to try to make it. Kev says she broke the locks, put on an apron, and cooked him breakfast. Fantastic. Just fantastic wordplay, man. It is awesome. But hey, man, nevertheless, man, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Hey, with all that being said, I leave you with these words. Always seek out the truth for yourself, because if not, you'll fall victim to other people's interpretations of them. Damn, Kendrick Lamar sucks. Peace.
Come take a walk through my heart, a stroll through my soul. Been smart from the start, wasn't taught, wasn't told. You could climb through my mind, or fly through my eye, and in time you will find what I rhyme is not a lie. Come take a walk through my heart, a stroll through my soul. Been smart from the start, wasn't taught, wasn't told. You could climb through my mind, or fly through my eye, and in time you will find